65 Mustang.
We're starting.
I do like Mustang.
I will mute myself.
You guys, that little amount of time you need, if you need any.
Do you want to pick up anything like that? Do you want to pick up anything like that? You want this?
We're getting fed by my daughter and her boyfriend. They are making us hamburgers.
They're good.
And I already took a bite. It tastes delicious.
Hey, but burgers are always good.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me see what I can do about trying to find out where the other two are. And oh, yes?
You want anything
Alright.
on yours?
Raise
Where's
it
the
over.
cheese? Just ketchup, salad,
Less than 2 minutes.
mustard. You want mustard? I'll see if you have any.
Thanks.
No problem.
And highly allergic to tomatoes if you haven't figured that out, guys. Yep, meds going. Yep, thank you. Alright, then mayonnaise.
You want it?
Yeah. Mayo.
I mean, people use mayonnaise to make grilled cheeses sometimes.
I don't see Nav on at all today. That's okay. I think he had something he was doing. One of you guys did. 2-minute or 3-minute break before we start. So there you go.
So hopefully it doesn't get interrupted by ads.
Ads are easy to deal with, though. That's why they're ads. Oh, you mean the advertisements?
What's the every time all about? Oh, anyway, we need
I
to
said-
figure out
I said
Hmm?
turpentine.
turpentine. Oh, turpentine. All right. Okay. Who's gonna say something about what happened last week? Nobody. Bueller. Nobody.
I remember my part. For the most part.
Oh, that was like most of the session, so go for it.
Fair enough, actually. You know what? That's a very fair point you make. Ignis and Riley left with Shiv, leaving Raiden with Mitchell Graves and Willis with the dwarves. We walked over to the fork in the caverns. Shiv continued onwards back to the cantina to regroup with Liz Devereaux, Kira, Cormac. I think that's everyone that was up there at the time. Oh, and Kaya was also there. Whereas Riley and Ignis would go on down the other pathway of the fork in the road and go see the Elven Society. Society's the mapped word. I believe from there we transitioned to Shiv, though, as the topside group discussed what to do about the ballet studio, because Kira had come to ask Cormac for, well, initially asking to find Ignis, but would eventually transition to asking Cormac for help in regarding of solving this situation. So yeah, that was a very long conversation for topside. For the Riley and Ignis side of it, we had a small hiccup on our way inside the city with the guards, but eventually it was sorted out pretty well enough. To which point Riley spoke with, I want to say it was like a cousin or like a sister or something to that effect. Riley spoke
It
with
was her sister.
Riley spoke with her sister to get caught up on what was going on with her family. I am not privy to the backstory of Riley, so I'm not. It seemed like it was an improvement. It seemed like things were looking up for her family. At which point we saw some sort of shape. I think it was like a fox silhouette is what we initially saw. And we more or less broke off the conversation with the sister and followed this mysterious entity. It led us to a door some ways away, elsewhere into the cavern, as it took on a more humanoid shape. We followed to the door, and I think it went through the door, like it faced the wall sort of deal. And then when Ignis and Riley opened the door, we saw a person on the other side who introduced herself as Safi, whom is a character that I believe Raiden had already met at this point. I think it was the same.
This is correct.
Okay.
Where did I meet them again?
They met Safi.
Right outside the arena. It was the fox thingy.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I didn't know the name.
Yep.
Ignis questioned her shortly, asking like, "Who are you? What are you?" Questions of that effect. To which she introduced herself as Safi, and explained that. I don't think she explained what a celestial is, but she said she was a celestial. And then wound up disappearing, if I recall correctly, revealing in the room this. Oh no, she handed it to Riley. She handed Riley the celestial shard, which I don't remember what it looked like. I think it just looked like a plain stone or a crystal of some sort.
No, it was a crystal, a purple and blue shimmering crystal.
All right, she handed it to Riley, if I recall correctly, and
Correct.
I believe we had some conversation between Riley and Ignis. We saw our way out of the Elven society, out of the Elven village, and we're making our way back up to the surface when we panned over to the. I think we panned back over to the conversation with the ballet studio, or I think that's where we ended session.
That's where we ended session.
All right,
So now we have a situation. Both parties that are huge today, that's supposed to have something going on today, has one person missing.
sure do.
We lead off with Raiden because he's by himself.
So we're going to lead off with Raiden. That's exactly what I was going to say.
All right, I'll be right back real quick though.
Okay then.
Yeah. All right. So,
Yeah, it looks really good. You tried it? Yep, nice. Yeah. It looks really good. It looks really good.
okay, we've just been fed by our child. By her boyfriend.
Thank you.
Us. I don't know what to call him in front of you guys because I don't want to use his real name. Anyway,
You're about to use my real name.
yeah, I want to know what you want to call yourself outside of that. I don't talk about you a lot. Just boyfriend. Anyway, as we were saying, call him chicken. What?
Mick
You
chicken.
can say Ozzy, or who's calling me chicken?
No, Mick chicken.
Mick chicken.
Yes.
Alright, we'll call him Ozzy. So that's Ozzy. So, anyway. If he wants to be called Ozzy, that's fine.
That works too.
Yep. Alright, so, Raiden. Where were you last?
Well, heading back to from the battle, I was actually on the way back to joining back up with Willis and all that originally. And as Raiden's walking, he's just, wait a minute. Boars are digging a hole. Digging out of Opus? He gets over to back to the ship. Hey Willis, got a question.
The ship is not ship, it's parts. Just want to remember
I know.
that.
I know.
That
It's still going to be a ship, but
it's gonna be a ship, but it is parts. Okay.
I mean,
You're not gonna be able to get the ship made in here. You're gonna have to eventually make it up somewhere else.
I know.
But it's parts. Okay.
I've already got a plan on that.
Alright, cool. Begin. What do you want? What do you need?
So who's in charge of the dwarves?
Oh, that's Mitchell's.
And where's he at right now?
And I kind of have a little help in it too. What?
Where's he right now?
Probably at his home. Or I don't know where he is. I'm not really his brother's keeper. But
There's an easy way to get him out.
what are you doing?
I have an idea.
Your point?
So how much do you know about what the dwarves are doing? First off,
I know what they're doing. Because they're helping me out. Yes.
Are they digging out of Opus?
They're digging under Opus and further beyond.
So what I'm hearing is that they're digging out of Opus.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Scorpio's livable. Can be lived on.
Okay.
Why not dig a tunnel down and then over, then back up?
That's why you're 5 meters or 5 miles down.
Yeah.
because we went down and we're going that way, and then we'll be going back up.
So, my thing is this. I can offer them help, even.
Okay.
They want something dug, I can help them out with it. Thing is, see, they have something in common that I want.
And that is...
To get a lot of people out of Opus.
Okay.
I already haven't. As literally Raiden's talking, his mind's just going and just thinking of ideas and all that on that whole situation, on how, like, what can be done and what could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm.
So you hate Opus. A lot of people
Absolutely.
probably hate Opus.
100%. I don't want to
The
even
dwarves hate
be
Opus.
in Opus. And I want my wife to be safe, and that is why we're rebuilding a ship, or making a new ship, per se. So...
Hear me out on this, then.
What?
Why don't we build an actual city on the surface of Scorpio? See, the thing is, when I was out there, about 5 miles out, there's no radiation at all.
Are you sure?
Geiger counters don't lie.
Really?
I mean, Raiden just claps and the Geiger counter appears.
Points at himself, right?
And it's also, he also just turns around and points a finger at himself. You're also referring to the walking nuclear reactor, my guy.
Okay, let's say you're right. What will stop Opus from attacking everybody?
Well, pretty sure me and Cormac may have that covered.
Are you sure?
Well,
this is people's lives on the line, sir.
But what is Opus going to do if we're out of range of Opus?
I'm not sure.
Opus doesn't have to know. Opus ain't gonna know jack shit. I've already personally talked with Opus. I basically told Opus to fuck off, but still.
Shakes his head. You with those whippersnappers. Right. You honestly think that Opus is just gonna let us go scot-free?
Well, it's a case of this. Either Opus lets us leave, or I find a way to kill Opus. So it's a mutual understanding of either you survive, you have your radiation to feed on, and you will have your dead to feed on. And criminals, I guess, or whatever Cormac's doing. Actually, I don't even know if Raiden even knows that, so scratch that bit.
Yeah, I'll scratch that. That's not even in this conversation.
Well, I don't even know if Raiden even knows that. And
Right, you don't.
yet. So that's why I'm like, scratch that bit. So, like, Opus can feed on the dead.
Yes.
Well, I don't mind that. Not one bit. Problem is, it's a mutual understanding thing. Opus wants to live. I get it. We want to live.
While we want to live, there's one problem we have. Opus still has control over the people upstairs.
Shiv can figure something out on that.
We shall see.
I mean, he's more inclined for that kind of work, if that makes sense.
I am not a dork.
Don't lie to yourself. We all are.
Just in the back of his head, all Raiden hears is, "Hey!"
What?
No, just in the back of Raiden's head, all he hears is Shiv's voice whenever he just says that's more Shiv's line of work.
Yeah, well,
I
he
mean-
can't hear you down there.
I know, but it's just like the whole... He's just like imagining Shiv's voice in his head just as nasally as possible. And like, he's not wrong. Like, thanks, I hate it.
Right. So, you're thinking we should make a city... Now, while I would love to make a city up in Scorpio 3, and not have to deal with Opus, we're going to have to do this very much on the down low.
I'm aware.
I'm
But-
still not sure if we should stay here.
So you're still not sure if we should stay on Scorpio?
Yeah.
I mean, fair. But think of it this way too. Even if we had Opus, because, see, other than Opus, what are you scared of?
What am I scared of?
Other than Opus,
Losing my wife again.
okay? Correct me if I'm wrong on this.
The things coming here and destroying everything.
I've got plans for the things already. See, we move out, we live on Scorpio. We make a pact with Opus. Thing is, Opus can not only help protect us, but we can help protect Opus at that point. You remember that idea I had?
Which one?
Planes and all
You
that?
have quite a few ideas.
Raiden's gonna snap and just like one of his blueprints appear.
Okay.
Before rolling out the VTOL, the blueprint for the VTOL.
Mhm.
This.
So this is for everybody else. What is this that I'm seeing?
This is an idea for aerial defense. I mean, don't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be copyright. I don't think. A10 Warthog. Well, taking it from the pre-war eras, from what I've learned. Modifying it, giving a little bit more firepower and all that.
I want to make a drone.
No, not partially drones, partially not. We have people that can fight on Opus.
Oh, we do.
Give it to the fighters.
Still, one more problem you still keep forgetting. Opus controls the minds of most of the people inside it.
Until you snap them out of it, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that's what was
So-
happening when I went to the dam the other day.
Possibly. Oh, you mean when they fell in?
Oh no,
or
they were
tried
just
to
jumping
fall
out.
in, jumping in. Yeah, that was Opus.
See, that's another thing I gotta have another word with the stupid jellyfish on.
It's probably one of his little lashing outs. or her lashing out. Get the people scared.
Well, the jellyfish is gonna learn that that's not okay.
Talking to like a 3-year-old that all it wants is food.
It's definitely not a 3-year-old. I promise you that.
Okay, well, it's having a tantrum. That's what it was.
Well,
You don't believe that?
oh, I believe it. I can see it.
It was having a freaking tantrum. That's all it was having. And decided it was going to kill a few people so that the tantrum would happen. So, how are you going to keep this 3-year-old jellyfish, which is not 3 years old? Yes, it's a, metaphor.
Metaphorically, I'll get a giant rolled up newspaper and bap it.
Yeah. We'll see how that works. But
Anyways, I imagine
but
Shiv
you
can
were
figure
saying
something out
that
with the,
you were saying something about starting a city. We could at least make, if you really want to start a city, we could still need to work on this ship because we're going to need ways to get food to the city.
I already got it planned out. I already got an idea for that too.
Really?
Yep.
What is this plan?
See, finish up the tunnel, edit the tunnel a little bit. Once we were able to get people out, you ever heard of something? See, I know we don't have it here, considering it's Opus, and not sure how Opus would feel about it. And all that. So we build something called a rail line. See, I've been watching a little bit too much on pre here stuff. Considering also talking
Again,
shit.
a rail line is good. We're still needing a ship. Because there are places, there are other worlds that we need to go back and forth to
Again,
get
I wasn't
items.
going to say no to that. But
Okay.
city-wise, like land-wise, wouldn't it be easier and more cost-efficient to actually have that rail line?
Yes.
So, again, I can help build that. It's a long-term process, I'm thinking, but definitely the ship probably would be the first thing to start.
I
Well,
could
finish
see a
the tunnel,
I could see a rail line very much like the one on Iapolis.
I'm like, well, finishing up the tunnel's gonna be the first priority, more or less. Then dragging the parts out on the Scorpio, finishing the ship. And then go from there.
So an extra step is what you want the dwarves to do. You want to make basically an alliance with them.
That too, and I would also love to get access to learning how they also craft stuff because, yeah, no, I like it.
They gotta know
Personally.
you longer than right now before they'll start teaching that. Trust me, I know.
Fair enough, either way, but I'd still like to learn.
Of course. In the end, they'll teach you. Maybe not this year. Maybe a few years. After you get to know them.
But need to talk to Michael over this though too.
You mean Mitchell?
Yeah, Mitchell.
Yes. Because we're sharing them. Right now. And they are actually his followers.
So Ryan just like kind of looks around, finds a random dwarf, goes up to it. Hey, where's your boss at?
Up your ass!
Damn. Yeah, congratulations. I didn't know you knew each other like that.
I love that, actually. Busy. What do you want? And says it in, what language would you understand? Would you understand Dwarven?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, because you're not from... they would say it in common.
Question. First off, I need to find your boss.
Busy.
Okay.
That's what he always says. Busy.
Well, I need to talk to him, and it's very, very important that I actually do.
Well, I'm glad you want to talk to him. Some of us like to talk to him too, because you are here and never been expected that you guys would be here. So...
yeah, but it's gonna be a beneficial thing. I can help you guys if I can talk to him.
he's probably back in his room preparing.
And where is that?
Oh, you weren't with the others. Right. Follow me.
So Rad's gonna follow him.
Oh, first of all, I think we're gonna do this from now on. You're gonna sign this do not say anything about where he lives.
Oh, I didn't.
On the pain of death. Kind of thing. Huh?
I didn't plan to, so you're good.
You didn't play
Everybody
this?
He didn't plan to tell anybody. I think all of us know about Mitchell Graves at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to have all of yours people sign this because he's kind of irate about that.
It'll be fine.
Doesn't matter. He's still upset about it.
He'll partially get over it.
I would love to have a Scottish accent right now because that's exactly what you'd be hearing.
I mean, I can't really do Scottish. I can do Irish for you.
Right. Anyway. I'll get him.
Alright. I'll be back over with Willis helping him out, and so at least you guys know where I'll be.
He's still gonna have you sign.
Ryden just quickly signs paper. Done.
Okay. Now it goes over there. Alright, so you're helping out Willis.
Yeah, he just walks away with a, not my fault if something goes wrong.
Exactly.
I'll be right back real quick. We're thinking that they're here, finally.
Yes. So, we're done with you anyway. For now. Let's go to Kira, Shiv, and Cormac. Now, when we last talked, you all were preparing to go against the Ballerina Company.
Well, specifically the one in charge.
Mm-hmm. So, where do we start?
Well, before we leave the nightclub, Korvac will be walking outside to his bike before Kaya is like starting to call for an Uber, taxi, Lyft, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
her own transportation, and then he'll just grab her hand and pull her back to him. So he's hugging her from behind and be like, I said I didn't need help, but that's true. I highly doubt these guys are going to be any kind of a problem. But you're never going to get any experience or training unless you actually, do it. So, I think it's time I think you need to flex your muscles. So, change my mind. You are going to come with.
Alright.
But I need you to
Sure.
understand. I need you to understand.
Hmm?
You might see a side of me you haven't seen since the night we met.
An angry side?
Worse than that.
Oh.
Ends up covered in another person's entire blood supply side.
Oh. Right. So not like the other day.
No. It might happen, it might not. Depends on if we actually find out if they're actually hurting children or using them as child slave labor.
Roommate's gonna track down to see if it's the people here or not.
Okay.
Oh, good luck with that.
Well, hello, Keeps. Welcome in. Yep, I am a fellow nerd.
Dun, dun, dun,
We already knew that.
But I just wanted you to be aware. I know I've told you about this stuff in the past. I know you've seen me come home covered in blood, but it's a little different when you actually see, as they put it, the sausage being made.
That's true. But if I'm going to be living with you forever, like we planned, I probably should.
And forever's got a lot longer.
Well, you did say forever.
Yep. But as we don't know anything about your powers or what they can do, or well, we know a little bit, but we don't know the full extent. I think you're gonna need this, and he'll go to his bike, pull out the shotgun that he had way back when they raided the first warehouse. I think you're gonna need this. Well, maybe not need, but you might want it.
Yes. Thank you. So
All right.
she puts on the shotgun on her back and waves the taxi off
With the shotgun.
without the shotgun, just the shotgun on her back.
Well, he still just sees that and he's like, nope. And he'll look over at Shivakira. We'll see you guys there. They'll get on the bike. Oh, by the way, I tend to drive a little bit faster when potential murder is afoot.
Alright.
I'm sure.
And then
It'll be fine.
he does his classic 180 peel out into a wheelie as they go off.
Mhm.
Alright. So, before I get to Kira's typical driving role, before she even leaves the basement, is Liz down there?
Yes, Liz is
Okay.
down there.
So before leaving the basement, while he's talking to Cormac's talking, is I'll go and I try to call Ignis one more time. Fails. Go talk to Liz and ask her if she sees him to have him call me. Because
course.
it's life-threatening.
Life-threatening? Oh, you
Yeah,
mean because of the...
I think Cormac's going to kill people who can't be killed.
Oh, that would be
Innocent
life-threatening.
Like, if they deserve it, that's one thing, but
You feel an innocence are gonna be killed.
yes. Gotta be safe. Also, I need to talk to him. Point stuff.
Right.
Not insect-related stuff. Just other stuff. Business stuff.
She's basically has her hands crossed over in business stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, thanks. And I leave. And then I tell the bartender the same thing in case Liz doesn't see him and the bartender does.
Shakes her head and goes back to what she's doing.
Alright. Then I tell the bartender. Then I go out. I hear him say that thing to Kira. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that too. See if I crash.
Shiv just commandeers his own
Oh,
bike.
phew. I do have my own bike. Gotta change it. Alright.
Alright, so where is Shiv? Shiv, are you going with Kira or are you going by yourself?
Kira does not crash
What?
her bike. This
Going
time.
by myself.
Okay.
She didn't offer. She just, hey, and then took off after him.
Alright.
Jumped multiple curbs. Almost
So-
running into a vehicle head on. Good stuff.
Kaya and Cormac and
Burn rubber.
Kira are burning rubber across the city going towards the ballerina.
Shiv,
Company.
being Godbound and knowledge, just finds the most optimal way to get there without breaking a bunch of traffic laws.
But that's the best part.
Yeah. I do need to have a yeah, give me a dexterity check.
Who's doing what?
Who's driving driving the bike between you and Kaya?
Oh, me.
I just do it because Kira's only driven like a handful of times.
Okay, yeah, you're so successful, you find a way underground to get to where you need to be without having to deal with any cops whatsoever.
And Kira's
I would hope the cops are smart enough to just not approach us by this stage.
nope.
As
Kira's
fast
being
as
chased
you
by cops.
are all going, and the fact that Cormac has been on what is it? What is it called? The bulletin board, the
Wanted posters.
The jumbo screens, basically.
the jumbo screens. Yeah, there's the word I'm looking for. Jumbo
The old
screens.
West. Wanted dead
Sorry?
or alive. $20.
Jumbo screens. I'm gonna write this down so I can remember this word. The fact that has happened, while you are still going to be watched by Third Eye News, and the cops are gonna kind of they're gonna follow, but at the same time they're gonna stay far enough away because they're kind of learned their lesson of not messing with you.
Yeah, basically it's do dumb shit, get hit.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't know anything about Kira. So
And then you have a few cops that are still naive and thinking that they can take you down and try to get in your way.
I'm gonna bounce your head on my wall.
What do you do, Cormac? Naive cops.
What, are they actually following me in their cars?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So,
These are a couple of naive cops, new on the thing. Of course, they kind of,
all right.
they
So,
want to be known, so they're gonna try to take this guy down.
so Cormac looks at his rearview mirrors, sees them, rolls his eyes, then jumps up on the bike to turn around to stare at him and goes, "Really?"
Yeah, I'm sure Kaya's reacting very well to this.
Really?
I is actually, I think, laughing. Um.
Have you guys learned nothing from watching television? Yeah, you're watching television.
Hey,
Wait.
Cormac learned everything from TV.
So, Kaya takes over the bike while he's doing that, preparing for just in case somebody starts shooting things.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to like stand on the bike without it wavering and just stare at them until they go away.
One of them does try actually tries to do a pot shot at you. So, we'll do this really quick. You can
Fine.
decide whether or not you want to care or not.
We'll see we'll see how, what if I care is dependent on whether or not they hit.
You're rocking an AC0, right?
Nope, they didn't hit. So I will continue to just stare at them and go, "Really?"
Yeah, 'cause
They
you
realize that they could have hit you and it just didn't. They decide not above that this is above their pay grade and turn off.
Yep. And then Cormac just does the shoe motion with his hands.
Shoo.
Yes, go away. You are wasting my time.
And your own bullets. And then, before he turns around and jump back and take the front spot of the bike, he's just like, "Man, now you got to fill out paperwork. Good job. I hope you enjoy that."
Why are you missing ammunition? Oh, I shot this guy.
Which
That-
guy?
Idiot.
The guy that's on the news.
And
Yeah.
then,
Idiot.
just for increased intimidation, Cormac will, basically do a standing back tuck 180, so he lands forward back on the bike in the front seat, and then wheelie out.
Oh my gosh.
Because everything is about image and rep to Cormac, because he grew up in gangs.
And so, with that in mind, Kaya and Cormac are back on the bike. The cops are pushing back and staying far enough away from them, but trying to keep the traffic from hitting each other while you're peeling out like that. All right. So
And he'll turn to Kaya. This is a daily occurrence for me. Some people just want to be near celebrities.
I don't think that was exactly what they were trying to do, but sure.
Oh my god.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have a fun time for the rest of our lives.
They'll learn.
They did not.
Maybe.
That one didn't. But then again, he did, because he didn't get hit by you. Okay. They're learning.
Yeah, they'll figure it out one day.
In the meantime, I think we're almost here.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yours. Alright, Kira, another dexterity check to see if you actually stay with them or if you end up having to deal with the cops that are behind them.
Well, let's see. You're expecting a lot.
I got a lot. Yeah, you're staying right up with them.
I
The only
catch
one-
up. I go like, what was that?
And Shiv took a different route entirely.
But
Like, do
The
I
cops need-
want
cops-
to know?
the cops needed to understand what they were dealing with, and that they were completely
Oh.
outclassed.
Those are the cops. That's good to
Good.
know.
The flashing lights not give it away.
Are you?
I mean, in
No,
fairness,
this is
when
only
Shiv-
like the 4th time I've ever driven on the road.
I mean, in fairness with Shiv,
But
though,
you
every
do
time he
know
goes
what a
out-
cop is, right?
I do.
Kaya
yeah.
tells you.
I
Ask
don't
you.
think. I don't think she does.
No, I spent most of my time in the building studio, barely getting let out. I'm on vacation. Can't figure it out. Learning stuff. I'm going
Right.
to drive this bike up the staircase to that place because I think that's going to be fun.
Well, you do know where it is.
Yes.
And you know how to get there.
Yes.
And by the
Alright.
time you get there,
Then prove
Shiv's
it.
I
already
Corbett.
want
arrived.
an audience, so I'm going to stay with them. So that
no,
when we get there, they park. I'm going to try to drive up the staircase and probably fail.
and Korvac just be like, you know where it is and how to get there. Prove it. And he peels off. And he breaks off left to take a different route.
Meanwhile, Shiv has already gotten there and is waiting for everyone else.
Yeah, but you're waiting.
You only beat us there if you took a flying car or if you decided to spend effort.
Did you spend the effort?
I
effort
decided to
do
come
I
into your
have?
vehicle on my own.
Yeah, so you specifically said you weren't breaking traffic laws, so you don't get there first.
Yeah,
Did
fair
any
enough.
of the effort I spend
You
I
get there.
specified most optimal route without breaking traffic laws.
when
Yeah, and we took the route that broke all the traffic laws. So basically, the fastest route.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I mean, this is narrative timing. We basically all arrived there roughly within 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually do that. So,
Alright.
Yeah, like Shiv's just probably driving, looking at the jumbo screens, like, huh, Third Eye News is already following every one of us.
they tend to do that.
Who would have thunk it?
And
I
this
mean-
this is why when Shiv goes out in public, he wears the combat helmet for the most part.
I mean, at this point, Third Eye News is almost part of Korvac's cult.
You know, that's a very good point.
Almost.
Almost.
Not quite there yet.
Not quite. Alright. So,
Get there. Wait.
Shiv, you are there 5 minutes late. Everybody else is there about at the same time.
Alright, let's see if I successfully drive up the staircase.
Korvac just stops across the street, waits to see this, and is just like, I didn't actually think she'd fail, but this is still. And I thought I was the
Amusing.
dumb one.
Yeah.
So, I succeeded, but here's
You
how this is gonna end.
succeeded.
I will drive into the door, coming to a stop, and be like, I didn't think this completely through. I just parked the bike
No,
up there
you didn't, because
and walked down the staircase.
right as you're doing that, you see, and here's where we begin with the fight.
Boom!
Oh.
Hit the door.
So give me a second to get
Make
to...
sure Civ can see this because I wanted an audience.
Oh,
Oh,
you
shimmy.
got an audience, all right.
Yeah, and now you're gonna have to put down everybody instead of me using the best course to find the best way to isolate the person we're actually after.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Damn, man, I had this whole plan of like actually sneaking in. I
You
was gonna be
too?
subtle for once. Yeah.
You
So much for that.
you were helping Kira do a thing that she wanted to do. She's gonna ruin whatever plans you guys came up with. Just be given.
Why? Just why?
Because she has her own plan. And this is what she wants to do.
Man, I don't really care. You're gonna be the first one getting shot.
Yep,
True.
actually.
Because none of us are in there yet.
And
I'm
you're
just-
still on your bike. and they have rifles. So,
Bam! Doors fly open. Oh, I didn't think this through. Ah!
no.
I mean, Third Eye
And
News.
as you are, there are two right there. Please put you guys on the map.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
still outside.
Yeah, Cormac,
I think I'm the
Kaya,
only one
and
here.
Shiv are outside.
All right. Well, you guys
Yeah,
see.
I'm there on a bike.
He's gonna get
That's the
shot.
door.
She's gonna get shot for sure. All right. So let's begin.
Is one
This
of
will
these
be
the
fun.
douchebags try to kidnap me? Because that would be funnier.
No,
Oh man, I want to keep running into those douches.
but you've already made your action. This is theirs.
Kabam!
Oh,
Oh yeah, they're right here and here.
Yep.
How
I mean,
could they miss?
Third Eye News is following us, so they.
Does
No,
an
they're
18
following
hit
me.
you?
What's your AC?
3.
That it hits you.
This is straight damage.
Doing a rifle's doing straight damage?
Mm-hmm.
Up close and personal.
How is a 3 better than?
I already talked to Ignis about this.
I didn't say the guys with rifles do straight. It's on you.
This is the soups. 4.
4 damage. Let me figure out what my health's at. I've never actually had to worry about it. So, I'm at that much. Okay.
I mean, in fairness, Third Eye News is following us. We arrived here, they're broadcasting it. If everybody's not shitting themselves.
No. They're following
How-
me. Don't lump yourself in.
So my
5.
AC subtracts from this number, correct? Is that how AC works in this?
Yeah,
Okay.
but a 23 is still gonna hit you.
Yeah.
No, they
I'm
add
just
your
trying to
AC.
remember.
They add your AC value to their attack, and then
So
you get a 20.
they have done their attack.
Okay.
Now initiative for everybody.
Yeah, I
That's
hear
right.
gunfire, and I'm like, what? Really? Already?
So where is initiative on the sheet? I know this is.
There
Um,
isn't.
There isn't.
And you
Uh,
guys are.
We just go
you're down
first.
the street. You go first. You're probably
wait.
about 120 feet away.
All right,
Well,
so
that's
2
good.
rounds.
Well, my attacks have a range of 200 feet. So long as I
You
can see
can't
through the
see
doors, I
them.
can hit something.
You
Did the
cannot
doors
see them.
close by- did the
They're
doors close
inside a
behind
door.
Kira? Oh.
You're 100
And-
feet down a road. It's not like you're 100 feet straight out from the doors.
And there's a staircase you have to climb.
Like,
Because I drove up the staircase.
dude, you're like over here.
Oh, I thought we were across the street from the place.
Not at 100 feet.
So,
So, Kira's probably dead. Congrats.
that's what you think.
These guys are doing straight damage.
I know they're pretty good rifles. We should steal them.
I mean, my initiative's first turn is basically just moving. So
Where is initiative?
there is no initiative.
There
We
is
just
no
go first.
initiative.
Oh.
The only you made your first move and hit
Okay,
in
so-
through the door.
So,
They made their move, and then everybody else now can get in.
you know what?
I was hoping you would sneak, but no.
Why would we do that? This is my house.
Okay.
And your house is going to be where you die.
You'll be fine. So you two
I
are
was
moving.
I was all for getting us to outside the place and best coursing the way to get to the person we are actually after.
Yeah.
Because now we got to make our way through a bunch of toughs.
behind you.
Yeah, well, if
But-
cops are smart, they'll stay out of it.
They're staying out of it. They're just making sure that the innocents don't get hurt.
Yeah, which is why I was hoping to sneak in.
So I can do one gift, right?
Yeah.
For my turn.
You could do a bunch, provided you can only do one that is considered an action. But if they're on turn or instance, you can do any number.
I don't see where it's. Did I not copy if it's an instant or not? I want to do the one where I summon a swarm.
That is almost guaranteed to be an action.
Yeah, commit effort for a day, so I'll do that. Screw it. And I'll summon my swarm.
Alright. You summon your swarm.
For every 3 character levels, so it's just a small swarm still. Wait. For
It
every...
won't be a larger swarm until we get level 6.
Yeah, I've got... Well, we're level 3, so does that make it go up?
4 actually, it rounds up, but in any case, it is 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you just add more swarm. So I have 1 swarm right here. I'll just draw something.
Okay. You summon the swarm.
This is my beautiful artwork of my swarm.
Do you
There
have
we
to
go.
summon it adjacent to you, or can you summon it further away?
Nope, I want to... Oh, good point.
'Cause,
I'll summon
if
it
you
next to this
there,
guy.
It's not gonna get in range fast enough this turn.
Why? There's a guy here and a
Yeah,
guy
there's
here.
there's the dude here and here.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. Those guys are biting in with the map.
Yeah, I didn't
you're
see
right.
the first
Yeah,
time.
those are the guys we're fighting at the moment. Because
good luck.
Kira decided to make a big entrance, and these rifles are doing straight damage. How much
Alright,
health
that's
do you
my
have
turn.
left after taking that much damage, Kira?
11.
Jesus.
I only had 20, bro. Brah.
Oh boy.
Oh, this could have been done so much easier.
I'm back.
I mean, it seems like you made the weapons extra powerful, so
Yeah, I did.
it's fine.
For a reason.
Alright, it's your turn. I did my action.
I mean, the
Raise the
swarm
deck.
gets to do a thing right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, yeah. It's gonna
I'm
attack
waiting.
this guy.
Alright, go for it.
So, what is the venomous swarm? It's just a D20 to hit. I don't know. If
They
that
have
means-
AC 3.
I don't think the verminous swarm actually has to hit.
You don't think so? I should have looked it up real quick. Which book is that in?
The main book.
The main book.
Oops. There it is. Verminous swarm. It has blood like water.
What page is it on?
152. Like water, in place of attack, swarms automatically hits. And they'll deal 1d6 damage.
So auto hits and does 1d6. I'll just roll the
Yep.
damage.
The downside is anybody who attacks them also automatically hits. So they do nothing.
Wow.
Disappointed.
Not even close. Alright.
these
You
are
guys
worthy
are
foes.
running. Kaya's running. Yes, they are worthy foes. Shiv, where are you?
Following?
So, yeah, you're
Trying to
late.
keep a distance though. Because,
Yeah, unfortunately, all 3 of our turns, this one is just moving. I will get there because I can move 90. So I'll be like 10 feet out, but that would be my whole turn.
Alright.
I'm just
So-
getting close enough to use my withering hour.
How close are you, Kira, to them?
Can I
He is-
move also after summoning it?
Yeah.
Oh. Moving here.
You turn around, get out, and run.
Actually, what is my move? How far can
It's 30 feet standard.
30.
Unless you activate something.
I don't have anything to activate, so I can go 30 from this guy. I can move one more square. Boop. Alright, I'll go there. Try to get me some cover.
Alright, well,
I think the pistols I stole are not as good as what they've got, so there's no point in using them.
That would math out.
So the best bet to take cover right here.
definitely take cover. Alright. They're gonna
Alright.
That'll
use
drive these guys out to the road.
we're gonna use
And-
another round for you.
Get them out of the building.
Nope, they're not. One of them is pulling themselves out to shoot because they could still see you, and then I think that still hits.
It does.
This is the last full straight damage round that they got for this one.
At least they're limited.
They are very limited.
I guess I would like technically be like here. I guess.
Yeah.
Number 6. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That one actually hurts more.
Yeah, you are
Alright.
now below. You are now in the danger zone, Kira.
Yeah, I better hope this one doesn't hit. It's the next one, and then he moves back where he was. And then this one moves out and will attempt to hit. And fails, and moves back.
Well, he wasted his round.
He did. He did race his
boy.
round. So we are now on regular rounds for them.
They were special rounds because they were bullets with Kira's name on it.
Yes.
There are bullets for Cormac's name on it, but you just come in like that.
Well,
Anyway.
bullets with Corbin's name on it, but you got in the way.
But the funny thing is, they can now see him. And they're like, ah! Look, someone
Missed.
just rode that bike into the building.
Yeah, you.
So now it's...
Now, no. There are people that need to be given some leeway. You have ballerinas that are on the stage that hear the shots fired, and they are told to go back downstairs. Then you have the 2 assistants and someone you've never met before.
Yeah, I can't see them right now, so...
And you can't see them. And they're going to move... Well, the assistants are going to help the non-combatants out. It's not assistant.
Well then.
The assistants are going to move them away. So that's going to be their round. And this one is going to move 1, 2 here. And since they cannot see you, that will be her route. Next round.
Alright.
I'll gesture. Let you go first if you want.
Alright. So that should change. Okay.
I would have got here 30 feet ahead of Kaya and Shiv, so they're like back here.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Shiv,
do
drag
that.
yourself out to like 30 feet behind me.
I don't think I have anything to help me heal, which sucks. Nah, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
Like right here.
Failing
Because
to drag out the.
Rising of Rain lets me jump 60 feet horizontally, and then I dash for 30, so I go 90.
Oh, you already got her on there. Okay, good.
You know what? We can kind of see this guy. Good. I'll move up to see this guy better. So I'll
Shiv,
be
there's two of
actually
you.
off the map over here, but can't actually do it. So I can throw a knife at this guy. Let's see, where is my knives at? What's their AC?
3.
3. Shove them in.
They're very hard to hit.
Yeah. Oh. I need a 20 to hit him. Dang.
Yeah.
And then my what's it called? Spend Miss Swarm. She's gonna. Oh my gosh. So the swarm does nothing. Well, that's my turn.
To them,
Uh,
yeah.
Shiv, you want to go?
I guess. I take it none of them are still out here, or is
No,
one of them
like
taking the hit out?
you'd have to like go 30 feet and like at angle, and you'd be able to hit the guy in the back.
Well, I'll do that because every time I just imagine the token moves that
Yeah,
direction.
actually, Carson, could you edit the map dimensions and add like
Like a
two
square or
extra
two?
pixels of width?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Not a
Because
problem.
technically I'm like just off the map.
Yeah, just add like 4 extra squares, and that should cover the street.
If I could do that.
Hopefully.
Um,
Yeah, it should just be able to go into the map and change the width dimensions. If I remember roll 20, my roll 20 UI correctly.
one second. To how much?
Just 4 extra squares that'll do. And hopefully it does it on our right side instead of our left, otherwise it's be very awkward.
It would be. Trying to see here what.
Fine. Did I add it right?
I have a lot of stuff. Influence. I don't.
I'm not sure if that helped.
It did.
Okay,
I'm here.
there we go.
Yeah, so Shiv, you could go like here, and
Yeah.
you'd be able to see this guy.
Oh, there,
Because like
and attempt to withering hour his ass.
most people would be able to use the doors for cover, but the doors no longer exist as a bike went through them.
That's right.
Yes.
And
It's a good bike.
let's see if I hit that.
9 more.
Darn. Oh well.
Yeah, you missed.
Well, rest of combat continues. I'll be right back.
Okay.
They seem to have an easier time to hit than I.
I mean, you just don't. If you want to do things, you just don't roll the hit. We leap here, and we use Javelin of God.
Okay.
Not my swarm.
It's not hitting them.
Ash
Actually,
still
I don't know
shouting.
they're allies. No, I would have seen you summon them, I guess, in theory.
Yes.
That's alright.
I've summoned them, I think, at least a couple times in your presence.
Yeah, but I wasn't in any of those scenes.
That's
You're right.
right. So you would not think that they're allies.
I mean, I see them trying to attack this guy.
Yeah, they are.
It is still a reasonable assumption because, like, it is known that Kira fucks with bugs as her purview.
Yeah,
Okay. That will kill him.
that's only 2 damage. It's not straight damage.
Okay, no, that won't kill him.
Yeah, it's. But I do just blow out the rest of the debris and the bike 30 feet back.
My
Yeah, that
bike!
bike is done. Bike is done.
You know how many bikes I've stolen?
You crashed it through a door. You clearly don't care about it.
I thought it would survive better.
All right. And
You
then
know
you
what?
have
I'm throwing
Kaya.
another van.
Fortunately, oh no, she'd be. Yeah, she's gonna follow suit with Shiv.
Mm-hmm. He has a shotgun.
Kraken. Yep, it's just two-handed ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think I added. I did not. Attribute, dex, hit bonus.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just D8.
Thought I'd have a better to hit. Man, well.
Ah, damn it! I hit cancel. She just barely misses.
All right. So miss.
Ignore that range. I just
2
didn't change it.
damage. On both of them or just one?
Both. It's a 30-foot spread.
Yep, so that's what I thought. So, okay. Their turn. Well, now they see you, Cormac. And you're in hand-to-hand with this guy.
Yeah, and Corey just spreads his arms out. Enter stage right.
And as you were saying that, they take their rifle, drop it to their side, pull a knife, and stab at you.
Right, too.
Now this
I mean,
time,
they've been doing pretty good. So
I know.
yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
What's your AC? 9?
0.
How did? Oh, you got 0. Lucky.
Yep.
How did you achieve such miraculous stuff?
Well, it hit.
But at least it's not straight damage.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what hit you?
They stabbed me.
Well, this is well for them.
Oh, I forgot I can do this. Oh my gosh. That is funny.
I'm sorry. I just love that imagery of, the one guy that we were warned about. Let's strap our guns and stab him.
The guns are
Good
not as
job, it
good as
worked.
what they have. Now that the two bullets are gone for each.
They wasted their special ammo.
On
On the
someone who
person
is-
commanding the insects.
On the person who they keep wanting to come back to this place. She comes back and they're like,
that
ah!
fails.
Yes, it does. Did the other guy move up and try to stab me too?
Yes. Also drop their rifle.
All right. Can you move him next
So
to me?
they're hand in hand. Yeah. April
I just
20
love
will
that
be
imagery, though. It's just
nice.
like, the guy we've been warned about. Instead of like getting some distance, no, we're just gonna run up and stab this guy.
No, they're gonna do what they can. Alright. If it would have hit, they would have had a 1d8 straight damage, so.
Man, these blades
What
are
do they
better
need
than
to-
mine.
What do they need to roll to hit an AC 0?
14.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need
So-
an 11 to hit a 3.
So,
All right. Anybody else want to take lead?
oh, there's one more that is heading towards you.
I mean, I'll probably just do what I did before.
Keep lashing out with the swarm.
Oh yeah, I could just have the swarm attack.
and attempts to attack you as well.
That crazy lady is coming to attack him.
2 attacks. Nope.
Nope.
No. Shit. And then I do need a spirit save
From who?
from you, since you're the only one she can see.
She can see bugs on the ground.
Bugs are
That
nothing.
really aren't doing anything.
They're just a
What if
nuisance.
they roll a 6?
Is this a
Yeah.
is this a mental effect?
It is.
Eat Frey die. Take 2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then like he'll look at her because clearly she's the one that tried to do something to that. And he'll point his head. You really want to play around in here?
Get out of my theater.
I'm already outside.
I was about to say, technically he's not inside, actually.
That's a very good point.
Mind of violence. Yeah.
And you can max Frey now.
Yeah.
She does not take it for free die.
Last sentence.
Huh?
Last
This
sentence.
happens if they're a worthy foe.
Oh,
Yeah, they just take the die no matter what.
right. Okay.
Doesn't work on unworthies. They just explode.
If an unworthy foe's tried to make me do a spirit save, I might just let the effect happen and then kill them afterward.
Just to see what the fuck they're doing.
Okay.
It's like, hold up, let him cook.
Pretty much.
I want to see
Alright.
what this guy's capable of. Oh, that's what it is.
All right.
Well, let's go. Next.
You know what? Shiv, you want to lead us off this time?
Come on, Shiv.
Sure.
Do
I
something
will
useful.
once again try to
I-
wither hour.
Don't forget, you have things other than Withering Hour that you can do.
Yeah, I can come in and I can punch
And
and I can smite.
yeah.
Shotgun, a pistol, a smite.
You sure you want to be fucking around with guys who are doing straight damage?
No,
We're doing straight.
I definitely
Oh.
don't want to be getting up close and personal. That's what withering hour is good for. It gives you 200 feet.
Yeah, you all the smites also are range of I can see you.
Oh, I need to look up the smites.
I think battle damage.
So- Specifically what I'm referencing are the generic words like Divine Wrath. You smite a chosen foe within sight.
Okay, I will divine wrath, whatever the implications of that are.
So Divine Wrath is a generic thing, and you have to pick which word you're using it for. You commit effort for the scene. You're miracling it, so you're committing effort for the day. You smite a
Yep.
chosen foe within sight with the energies of the word, inflicting 1d8 damage per character level. So,
Jeez.
Shiv, what word are you using, and what does this look like?
You just see the raw force of time just come at this person.
All right,
Which
I
person?
imagine,
the only one you can see, it's the guy on the top.
Okay.
The one,
yeah,
this guy.
and
Got it.
deals just straight up 3d8 because we're level 3, I believe.
Yep. So roll 3d8. It's not straight damage though. It is.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay, so when you're reading multiple dice, because I know this gets confusing sometimes, you compare each die individually to the table. So you roll the 2, an 8, and a 2. The 2 does 1 damage, the 8 does 2 damage, and the other 2 does 1 damage, for a total of 4. You don't add them all together and compare them to the chart, although even if you did, you'd get the same result, weirdly enough. But this is a fringe case.
Weirdly enough, this is the case.
Yeah, this is a fringe case. It's not always going to be like this.
Yeah.
So, with this in mind, you hit 4, he drops.
Korvac looks at him as he hits the floor. You're weaker than I thought you were.
I mean, they talk shit, get hit. Kira, your move. I ain't
Alright.
getting any closer yet.
Does smite mean you have to spend effort, right?
Almost guarantee. I would almost guarantee that you do.
Alright.
I know of
I-
one smite that does not cost effort. It's in the fire word, and it does 1d6 at all levels.
That's
And it's a word.
terrible. Fucking Sky has a rate of lightning that's 1d6. It doesn't cut. Oh wait, no, I think that's also a smite. I take that back.
I think I'm going to stick
Yeah, rate of
with
lightning is a
my
smite.
throwing at daggers
I believe I'll double check.
because I might need effort later. I don't have as much effort. You know what? Spider first. Well, insects first.
Ah, Spider moved up and did 1 damage.
Yay!
Finally did something.
Okay.
I'm so proud of it. Let's see if my knives do something. Wait, I should roll throwing knives.
So they're screaming, ah, ah, they're trying to stab you.
This guy's still a 3. No bonuses. Oh,
I
I hit
actually
him.
hit for 1 damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got him in the arm. Yeah! I did something in the combat.
You
Because the other
would have-
combat I was in, I just let people outside.
All right.
did get him. Yes.
Actually, rate of lightning is not a smite.
Oh, that's even better than the firewood, which means you can do it every turn.
All right.
I misremember what the fire smite was. It's not what I said it was.
Oh, okay. Kaya's gonna move up 30 feet and shoot.
Okay.
She's got this.
Not really. She's not great with guns. She's also only level 1.
Is she as good at guns as
And
I
she
am with
misses.
throwing knives? I wonder if the pistol would be better. Probably not.
I need to make sure I wrote her attack bonus down right. I may have made it too high. I can deal with that later. What do I want Korak to do? We don't need to be flashy on this. We're just gonna try and finish this dude off.
Okay.
Not gonna jump up and do javelin and gun on the person trying to mentally control you?
No,
Sorry.
we're gonna do worse. We're gonna do worse to her.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so he gets cracked for 4.
That will kill him as well.
All right, now we get to use the second part of my relic. We're gonna use Victory's Reward. Once per fight at the Godbound's discretion, the Godbound kills a creature or mob, they gain its maximum hit dice as bonus hit points. The Godbound's new total is higher than the normal maximum. Any excess points are lost after the fight. So Korak, you watch Korak just walk up to this dude after he gets Javelin of God, bit by spiders, then the dagger hits him. He walks up to him, basically backhands him, takes his own knife, cuts his throat, and just stares
Absorbs the blood.
at the woman as this dude almost as far as Cormac notices, every one of these seats is packed filled with spectators. And they are roaring for him to win. And that reinvigorates him as you watch his wounds close up. And he seems to get like a burst of adrenaline.
Okay. 6 hit points.
Alright, that will take me over maximum.
So
So
you've
you-
basically got the temp HP from Pathfinder at this point?
Pretty much. And then we are going to, again, we're going to keep going with the whole image is everything. And we're going to leap 60 feet toward her. I've moved
Hey!
in. What are you going to do now?
My place.
Okay, so it's her turn.
Yep.
Alright, does she see Kira? But no,
No.
I'm outside around the corner.
you're outside.
Unless you can see through multiple walls, apparently.
Well,
Yeah, the only person she could see, unfortunately, is Cormac.
the ballerinas are downstairs, so these are all practically downstairs at this time. She is going to go through the chairs. I believe that,
I don't know what to do.
and she's definitely gonna hide. She's definitely gonna double team it.
Basically cheesing it out of there now that she realizes, oh great, now I'm really outnumbered.
Yeah.
Well, she knows 2 people here at least. Hey,
And her next turn, I know what she's gonna do. So, yeah. Okay.
You're assuming she's gonna make it to that turn.
We'll see. So. New round.
Back to us.
I think I can. Might be able to see her if I go there. Oh yeah, definitely. So how did I do that? Right there.
Something like that. I unfortunately, unless I want a personal transmission, which would be a waste of effort for the scene.
How far does Swarmy move?
60 feet.
Yeah.
60 feet? I don't think it can catch her. You'll go there. I cut off one of its legs. I'm so upset. My bad artwork. Alright. Just move. I don't recognize this person.
You don't know them.
This one. I don't
Nope.
know them.
Nope.
Shout at them. Hey you! What's your name?
I guess I moved to get closer.
Okay.
Next round, I'll be in the building.
Oh. You know what? I think I have to spend for this one. Let me check. Do I just want to do it anyhow? You know what? Screw it. I'll spend an effort. Ooh. This doesn't put me. This is bad news. I'll ban spatter her. What's their AC? 3. Hello?
What do you?
Her AC is 0.
Oh,
Well
jeez.
then, I think I might have wasted the. Well, just as I think I have to give effort every time I do it though. Nope, my dance misses.
Okay.
Man, I have to roll a 20 to make this work.
Cormac and Kaya.
What did you do?
I moved.
He moved. I moved. Asked what their
You are
name
in the
was.
same place that I. Oh, because she moved up last turn. Guy's gonna double move to here. Actually, I don't think I can do that because I have to go around the door. Damn it. Shift.
Oh, double moves a thing?
Yeah, you can spend your action to move again.
Oh.
What
So,
she did.
Go ahead, move again.
Oh.
There it is. Alright, yeah, that'll work. She's gonna move up behind this chair and take cover. That's her turn. She's double moving. Oh, how much of an asshole do I want to be?
I don't know.
How much of an asshole are you willing not to be?
Kira asked me not to destroy the building.
She did.
Yes.
I could javelin this person, but it would wipe out all of the chairs in that area.
That
But
is true.
You know,
Chairs aren't the
Kira
building.
destroyed the door.
That's true.
Said don't destroy the building, and then she destroyed the door. So if you
You know what?
destroy
Yeah,
the
you know what?
chairs,
Fair. We leap here, we javelin.
You aren't destroying the building. You just destroyed the chairs.
Unless the chairs are bolted to the floor, which is also a possibility.
So this lady will take 2, and all the chairs within 30 feet are obliterated.
Oh no. It's not like it's a horrible red color that might have to be changed.
Well, let's see here. Can we
Insight
make this
green.
mark? So we have obliteration, damage all over. Where is it at?
And
Is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive.
But a lot of chairs are gone.
Yeah. So that many chairs.
It's fine.
I
I think these two are fine
it
because
didn't
they're
snap.
up higher.
It didn't stay.
Look, they're the cheapo seats.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah,
nosebleeds.
there is just like a 30-foot circle of destruction around.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's-
It's just
I can't make this.
That is
permanent,
30
but yeah.
feet of chairs, everyone.
alright.
I doubt Javelin could take out the balcony, so I wouldn't worry about that. It's just the
Yeah.
chairs.
Just these ones.
Well, because you've done that, you've opened up the trapdoor, and she runs to it.
She's leaving my space? You fool!
You fool! You activated my trap card. Wait,
But
what?
She activated attack of opportunity.
Yeah, she did. Go.
I mean, there's a decent chance I don't hit, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, you gotta hit
Yeah.
the AC 0.
Yeah.
Alright, so she is no longer able to be seen.
I just follow her.
Oh dear, I might have to zap myself after them.
There's no
like,
way
well,
I can go faster.
This trapdoor, is there like a ladder, or is it just like
Yeah,
she
there's a
opened it and-
ladder. There's a ladder.
I move 10 feet. I fall down ladder. I take no fall damage. I'm probably next to her again.
Okay.
You
Depends
can't
how that
run
goes.
from me. And then we hit her, or
You
try to. Oh no! I missed.
No!
You miss.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
So she gets
Unfortunate.
further away.
I mean, she leaves my range. This is just gonna be the thing of like, I get to move 60 feet around, and unless she has a way to move faster than that,
She
with a
does
double
have
move?
she can actually do more.
I
me
don't
find
think.
I didn't hit her with that one.
I mean, the swarm can keep up. I think I'll keep
She
it
is
with-
going to
Well, hang on. Shift can personal transmission me because I have a cell phone on.
I can
Okay.
personal transmission to you, yes.
I cannot. So,
So, Shiv, you can show up in this chase too.
Yeah, I will do that.
Kira will collect her knives
will.
she threw, and the knives off these two dead guys.
she gets full movement rate, so yeah, she can actually try to get away from you.
For all the good that'll do. I mean, I'm probably not hitting an AC 0 either. But
I mean, as soon as I miss these 3 times, as long as I can keep sight on her, like, then every other turn she's eating a smite.
so it's basically me follow with Withering Hour.
Yeah.
You have you said you had 60, right? For your movement.
I can go 90 if I have to.
So you'd be right up with her.
Yeah, and that is she. If
She will yeah. So she will attempt to shoot you. And
okay.
because she knows she can't get away from you.
Yep, that's exactly what I said.
And the random jackass that just appeared with him.
Even the person whose job this was.
Alright,
is doing
so
nothing.
this is gonna be rough.
And I have
Rough.
one effort left.
Rough.
Woof.
1,
Nope,
2.
that one will hit.
Woof.
Also, spirit save on you, Shiv.
Eh,
Is it straight damage again?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to eat my last effort to succeed.
Okay? That is her turn.
All right, she eats a sunstrike.
Okay?
And last I knew, it was daylight. She'll take 3.
Alright.
Going to kill her.
And then
nope,
I
that is
will-
not gonna kill her.
I'll leap behind her to make it even harder to run away. Now she's caught between me and Shiv.
Yeah?
What? You're not going to win this. After she basically just gets...
Why are you here?
I was told that there's child labor happening. Actually, child slave labor.
You see
Also-
child slave labor here?
Oh, I got to the door and you started opening fire.
You blew our door!
Correction. Somebody else did.
Also, potential of some other stuff.
Oh, right. Are you Victoria Sands?
Who's asking?
Really?
A person who just walked.
No, I look. I'm like.
I
"Do you
mean,
not
are you
recognize
actually
me?"
are you still attacking or are you calm right now? Because you're literally right there.
I'm willing to talk with her for a minute.
Are you willing to talk?
I
Or
mean,
are you attacking? Both of you have the opportunity to attack. Will you attack or will you wait?
We're going to. Well,
I mean, as long as she doesn't start shooting again, because I already took my action this turn.
yeah, and if she starts shooting, then she's getting a withering arrow to the face because I am out of effort unless I want to deactivate withering arrow.
So for right now, we're both we're in that nebulous space of unless she's going to do something, we are talking.
All right,
Yeah.
move yourselves to her left and her right, please. Since that's what's happening.
Basically, yeah.
I don't know where Kira is, but
I
It's
was hoping that
I think at this point with double moving, I think both Kaya and Kira could make it to the top of the
We
yeah,
trapdoor, but that's about it.
I
Oh, yeah.
don't think you'll be here though. I think you'll be more over here then.
That's
because
fine.
I backtracked and got the knives I threw and
That-
the special
So
knife.
they could get it in the next round if they want
Yeah.
to
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
and the
Okay. So
swarm
if we were going
is
this way,
staying with-
Shiv, swap spots with me
Alright.
because I would have been where she was heading.
Right. All right, let's go take it from the top. Where are you at?
I have.
You said
the swarm is following us.
She asked. I asked her like, "Are you Victoria Sands?" She's like, "Who's asking?" I'm like, "Really?" In a very like, "You don't recognize me from TV?"
Yeah, honey, no offense, but I just answer his question.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know who you are, and why are you here?
All right. So I am Korvac, aka the terrorist.
Oh, I know who you are. I just
Okay.
don't know why you're here.
Oh,
I don't know who he is.
My answer depends on whether or not you're Victoria Sands.
Same.
Yes.
See, I'm at war with FN. You used to work for FN. Don't lie. I already know you used to. And I think you can put together the pieces from there.
So rude.
Okay.
Oh, also, I was told there's child slave labor happening, and as I've only seen maybe 10 to 15% of this building, there's a good 85% that I have to look for to see whether or not that's true. And I think this would be the point where like Kyle will actually stay upstairs to act as lookout,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to voice two NPCs.
So it's Kira who has to say
Yeah.
something.
I will be nice and not have you have to voice two NPCs.
Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, at this point in time, you do hear some movement coming from down below, Kira.
Alright. Going down with my swarm. With
Okay.
Swarmy, as well being referred to now.
Now, everyone needs to make a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
No, why? Why do you hate me?
Why? At least it's not intelligent.
Damn.
I failed hard.
Ah!
Here's one. Oh, mine succeeded.
Good. The guy who's supposed to know stuff is gonna know stuff.
Okay. Shiv, you know there are 2 more guards on its way. And you hear
yeah.
their marks. You
Yeah, seems
also...
we got incoming.
You have incoming, for sure. But they'll be closer to Kira than they will be to you before they get to you.
Well, that's the good news.
Oh. You said there's guys coming, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Like, oh, you might want to call them off, or you won't survive this.
I'd take his word for it.
As I gesture to her 2nd-degree burns.
Your reputation does precede you.
I'm sorry, you cut out on that one.
Your
Yeah, you really did.
reputation does precede you.
Ah, yes. Good.
Tired of... Believe that FN is very tired of you.
Oh
Surprise,
no!
Oh no!
Honey, you are aware they tried to blow all this up, right?
Oh, I don't care about that. That wasn't targeted at me. Or
No.
you.
That's fair. That's fair.
I am concerned with the fact that when I got home, there were 4 FN agents there.
Yeah, how dare they?
Just because the person works for FN doesn't mean you have to shoot them. She does.
I didn't shoot you. I don't even have a gun.
Burned me.
You shot first, honey.
Oh my god.
You were in my theater.
At the time you shot me, I wasn't.
All right.
He's not wrong.
Oh no! I am splitting hairs.
Kira?
I was still kind of on the property. I'm just being a dick.
Kira did not make the perception check, correct?
Wisdom check, no.
Or the wisdom check. Kira, this is gonna be fun.
Well, Kira's dead. Nice knowing you.
No, she's not dead. But they are basically going to attempt to take you down.
These 2 guys?
Now,
Interesting.
you can resist. And I will roll damage and attacks.
Oh,
Or you can accept it, go with them quietly, and there will be
These
no
are
attack.
worthy foes?
These are worthy foes. They're the same as upstairs.
with Shiv having pointed them out, can I see them about to do this? Not that I can
No,
do anything.
it's on the
Okay.
corner.
That's
So
unfortunate.
I am going to try expressive performance. Unfortunately, that's going to be all of my effort for the day.
Boy,
Expressive.
I'm definitely
So-
hitting your guys' efforts today.
I've spent one. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay,
So,
you are a different story.
well,
Yeah.
I think I spent. Yeah.
If-
So
if I
commit
drop
effort
Withering
between
Hour,
an idea or emotion of your choice. Blah blah blah. They get a spirit save. I don't know what the toughness will be for this.
It's based on them, not you.
Okay. So they get a spirit save to resist the idea. The idea is that they surrender, or else the people around the corner I'm meeting up with will come and kill them.
All right. Well, that guy probably succeeded. What about the other guy?
I don't know, what is it rolling against?
When there's an enemy, they have a specific save rating that'll say like a number plus,
They're both succeeding.
and like so, for say your basic like soldier generally is saves of 14 plus means they need to roll a 14 or higher to succeed.
Yeah,
These guys are-
better.
A 12 plus makes sense. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm at 11 for most of my saves. So yeah.
So let me put them where they would be. Where are those dudes?
And it doesn't look like they're gonna do anything, correct? So in that case,
They're not gonna hurt you, but
So
they
long
are
as you
gonna
don't hurt
make you
them.
come with them.
well, Swami's attacking and does not.
No, it does 1 damage to. It should do 1 damage to both of them.
Yes. Got him.
Alright.
So they're just going to lash out at the swarm because it's the only thing that's attacking them.
I think it has 10 hit points.
12. Small amount of 1 hit die creatures.
Okay.
The thing is, if they attack it, they just do damage. They don't have to roll to hit.
I know. Well, it doesn't have to roll to hit either.
Yeah, but they'll win that fight.
I know. But it might let me escape.
7,
Bravely escape.
6.
Hey, it's got a hit
destroy
point
it.
left.
They destroy it.
Didn't you say 12? That's...
7
no,
plus
it's
6 is 13.
And while they're doing that, I run around the corner.
You run
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Swami sacrificed itself for me.
Yeah?
So,
Yeah? Alright, so which
Swami
way
is
do you
dead.
go? Left or right?
I can hear them, so I'm going towards them.
Alright.
So I guess I'll be...
You will now
Should be able
you now
see them,
see
right?
a glimpse of her around the corner.
Alright, so I hide around the corner and I see them. And I'm like,
Yeah.
boop.
Now
Hey,
they're
guys.
talking. Now the question is, are you going to say anything? So,
Nope. Around the corner.
as we were at, yes, I am Victoria Sands.
Yeah, well, I would prefer you to remain alive because you potentially have information on FN. But if you consider to be a pain in my ass, I'll cease to care.
What do you want?
I want to know everything you know about FN. It's as simple as that.
I don't know a lot.
Yeah,
I know
nobody-
what
That's a
they're
running
working on.
That's an unfortunate running pattern with FM.
Yeah, but you used to work for him, and then you suddenly didn't, and now you're doing this.
And
And
you're
also-
alive.
Hang on. And I know you're producing. I know you're at least. I don't know if you're producing, but I know you're at least selling drugs. Which means, if you're selling SPX, that's an FN product. So I think you're still working for FN. You were gonna have to try very hard to convince me otherwise.
Dang. Shots fired.
I can't.
Well, so you didn't deny being a drug dealer, so I'm gonna go with that you are. Where are you getting them from?
Hands off a list of warehouses that we've already destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
From
The
one
one
of
warehouse
the
we didn't-
warehouses.
Who do you talk to set up a new purchase?
Gives you a name. I'm going to give you Theodore Ruska.
Oh, I guess we'll be going to talk to old Rusty at some point.
Yeah. We call him Rusty.
Oh. At this point, I'm sure the guards are running around the corner. I told you to call them off. Last chance.
And Kira's running closer.
They actually are called off.
So,
And they look disappointed.
But they are staying right there.
if you are selling a drug that is connected to FN specifically, because Shiv can list the
It enhances our people.
I know what it does, but he can list the reasons why we know that it's tied to FN.
Yeah, and he does so, giving literally every reason.
So every
To the point where Cormac probably shuts him up.
No, I'll let you drone on for a good 30 seconds before I'm just like, all right, yeah, all right. No, you're selling a drug connected to FN. Very connected to FN. You used to work for FN. What? What?
That's not an attack. That's a morale bonus. Okay.
Note that to succeed, you have to roll. No, it's under. Yeah, because that's why 12 is awesome. So, why are you selling this drug? Other than money, don't tell me that.
They enhance my girls and make them well endowed.
That would be why you're buying it. It's not why you're selling it.
I didn't say I was selling it.
Somebody told me you were selling it.
Oh, that was me.
I'm distributing
Oh! Distributing to anybody
my
other
girls.
than... That's it? Well, so you're giving this drug to children.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Beat
you
her
call
up.
them children.
How old are they?
That's so telling.
How old? I refuse to answer that and drop that.
The silence is deafening.
Silence is deafening.
Haha, see?
And this is why we have the rating we have today.
Yeah. So not only... You know what? Let's take a walk. You want to prove that there's no child slave labor happening or that there's nothing untoward happening to children here? Show me around. Oh, show us around.
I'll show you around. I don't like her.
No, she has to be here.
We need to still find Victoria Sant. You know that, right?
She's right here.
Oh. Did you punch her in the face?
Cormac will do the, will hook his arm under hers, like elbow to elbow, be like, give me the tour.
Alright, let me go ahead and put you on the new map.
Stop being nice to her.
Kira,
Punch her in the face.
Kira, do you know nothing about these kind of situations?
The answer's no. You already know the answer to that. Why are you asking?
A situation where we found the person that punched him in the face.
Put yourself right here.
Oh, are we heading more underground?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll whisper to Kaya to come down and join us. That we're moving on. And she's gonna remain like near the back to make sure nobody's coming up on us.
Mm-hmm. And I
basically she's gonna act as rear guard.
So that is where you guys are at this time.
All right.
And then like as we're walking past the guards, be like, best behavior, boys. You don't want to end up like your friends.
You pass the guards, but they're prepared to attack if you attack anymore.
Oh, that would be like
at this point,
rifles on the ground. And the blades.
Yeah. Stop picking up all the blades.
Well, they haven't complied yet.
They're not too happy about the idea of even complying for that.
This isn't a request.
Good.
This isn't a request. This seems more to them like a robbery.
I don't care what it seems like to them.
It's a terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack.
And then like as I've got her, like elbow and elbow, like I don't think you understand. If you don't comply with putting your weapons on the ground, her throat gets ripped out. You no longer have a job. She's tied to FN. He doesn't like losing his assets, so you die.
Yeah.
They put the weapons down.
If you wouldn't mind.
I'll help.
Taking them or destroying them?
Taking them.
Okay.
Stop picking up.
I have people that can make use of these later.
I'm keeping one of the knives.
I don't care. Hey, here's the thing. She keeps saying knife, but I think this is the Crocodile Dundee. This is a knife type deal where it's closer to machete.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. It does look like a knife, but it's more of a machete. However,
yeah, that's like I said.
The
like
whole thing is it's not the knife that has the
Yeah, yeah,
power. It's them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Look, it's bigger than my knives.
But it's just like they're a ballet theater. This is all about drama and image. Come on, their knives are Crocodile Dundee knives.
Oh yeah.
Now I have
That's
to
not a
Yeah. Oh
knife.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
pick
like
them all up.
they're Bowie knives,
Military
is only a-
Bowie knives.
which is only a knife
Okay.
because everybody has accepted that it's a knife.
Exactly. It's not
It
a
does.
switchblade.
Okay, so you
Let's
get-
put it that way.
Okay, so you guys say Bowie knife. Here on my part of the world, we say Bowie.
Either
Both
one is accepted at
pronunciations
this
are
point.
It's
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's
But,
kind of like potato. Who cares?
Yep.
Yeah.
After we move on, they're like, yeah, you boys walk in front of us, and then we continue. Then we move on with the tour.
All right.
You want me to get out a drone?
Yeah. Record this. Good idea.
Gets out a drone. He also takes another small camera out of his bag and puts it on his shoulder.
The worst part is your drone.
Mm-hmm.
What you thought was like you had the
One second.
helicopter drones. It's just a Roomba.
No, I would carry actual helicopter drones. It's how Oracle.
All right.
for his website.
Wait. But what about this? You have a helidrone,
Yeah.
but when
And
you
he's
weren't
got a
paying
pilot
attention,
at this point.
but when you weren't paying attention, right, and painted a Roomba on it,
Dang.
I wouldn't put that past Raiden.
just to let you know that he was there.
Yeah. It's just
So what
all
just
you see-
happened? And we are in an ad break again.
Cosmetic shit.
Raiden has apparently painted Roombas on Shiv's drones.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it. I
Oh, wait.
love it.
This
And
knife
see-
probably only.
And even on the drone, it actually has the words Roomba, and looks just like an actual flying Roomba at that point, though.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't say Roomba. It says Froomba, the flying Roomba.
Oh.
All right, so you guys
It's-
get
it-
out a drone, and you have the guys ahead of you.
Yep.
I'm not putting them out on there this time.
That's fine. If the combat breaks out, then we can drag him out.
Then we'll drag it out.
What were you using? A D8 or a D6 for this knife?
I was using a D8, but you don't have that ability
Fine.
because they're souped up.
I'm adding it to my. For damage, it should be just based off the weapon. though.
It should be regular weapon.
That's why I was asking what the knife was doing.
BD6.
Alright. Look, I'm adding it to my collection of knives.
Because
Right.
like a longsword / army sword / broadsword would be a D8. These things don't quite qualify up there yet.
What does the
No.
pistol do?
Also D6.
And its range is what?
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Range. Okay.
Like even in the books, it calls out like they list ranges in like yards, and
Mhm.
there's upwards of like I think the lowest was like 40 yards.
Yes, my knives. Oh wait, I thought that was feet. Oh well.
It might be, but it's also the thing of like
No, I wrote it as yards, but when I was doing the attacks, I for some reason thought it was feet. Whatever.
Metric versus
All right, we are
Imperial. Yeah.
back.
I'm back.
It's.
Oh,
it's
good timing apparently.
Yeah, we are back.
You're back. The ad's over.
Yeah, it's over. So here's the thing that happens. As you're traveling around, you do see teenagers of 16 to 18.
Dun 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 dun.
You also see some that are a little bit older. And you end up at a door that is locked.
Hmm.
I look at her. You know what I'm about to ask you, right? But then I look at the
Yes.
door.
Nothing to hide, nothing to fear.
Are you going to make me ask you, or are you just going to do it?
She opens up the door and you start to see some rooms, and here's the rooms that you see right here. You're seeing there, and each room is about the size of a cubby hole.
Yeah, it's like a size of the old monk cells. I get it.
Yeah. Very small. On average, 2 people in one each. So this is a big company that has room for a full company of ballerinas.
Yeah. So I'm looking at these cells. You know this isn't painting a very good image for you, right? These are not
Right.
great conditions.
That's what we have.
You could have changed it. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, you weren't here when I
I've
went
been
on
here.
vacation.
Exactly. I don't know who you are.
I'm on vacation. So I was tired of living in this squalor. Jerk
Wait a
face.
minute. You're the one we've been looking for.
Yeah, jerk.
Why didn't you come back?
Vacation.
Literally,
There
Cormac
is
and
no
Shiv literally just
vacation.
There is now.
Wait. So you have all these people that are working for you. You don't give them paid time off?
Wait, we're supposed to get paid?
You don't even pay them? How is this not slave labor?
Yeah. Shiv literally goes into full dictionary definition.
You get, and I just point at him.
They get room and board.
Okay.
They get schooling.
Do they? I look at Kira.
Yeah,
I was considered one of the smartest ones.
That's disturbing.
Top of my
Shiv
class.
They get better than what they had before.
I don't believe you.
I don't know. Everything looks the same. Everything smells the same. It still smells of urine. It's horrible.
yeah, I was gonna point that out too.
What?
We have to pee in buckets.
The bad stench around.
Oh.
Like that could also very well be the drugs.
Well, I don't remember. I don't think we had drugs. We just had
Oh no.
You specifically
cybernetics.
We don't
You know,
need cybernetics anymore.
rip out your butt, rip out
No,
something else,
you just
and put in new ones.
forcibly inject drug into people that will eventually cause them to die.
And
Or mutate them.
yeah,
Is that not the
Did I
same
not mention
thing?
that one?
No.
Make-
If they turn into those, if they turn into a Jarl, is that not a form of death?
I suppose
Yeah.
that's fair.
At the very least, it's the death of the self. 'Cause
Yeah. Exactly. That's my point.
We don't allow them to go that far.
I don't.
So you're
believe-
literally just pumping them with controlled enough doses that they, number one, aren't going to die if they don't take it for more than a day, and number two, hopefully won't mutate. But the continued use of this will cause them to mutate.
Yeah. Say, Shiv, can you poke holes in this logic, please?
Yes, because I have studied this thing to no way.
That's
Yeah.
why
I
I'm
know what
asking.
goes into it.
Yeah,
and
Shiv,
he
show me
literally
how to.
pulls up. He literally pulls out a tablet and pulls up an entire profile. No matter how much you think you're controlling this, eventually they will have so much in their system that they will mutate. It
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
go away.
Shiv, you need to poke holes. Here's a knife.
What?
Shiv resists the urge to backhand Kira.
Oh damn.
He told you to poke holes in it. You need a knife to do that, or a drill.
You were saying you were the smartest in your class?
Yes. I can read.
And
These were orphans living on the streets. We have much better for them.
I'm gonna disagree. Forcibly putting people through a drug regimen is not better.
Yeah.
Keeping them confined in an
Enhances
underground.
them even
keeping-
more.
I'm
What
not
about
done.
Susie?
As he starts squeezing your arm slightly to put pressure and pain. I'm not done. You're keeping them in confined conditions. I highly doubt you let them go outside and play as children would. You don't give them any other opportunities to exist outside of this ballerina company. They aren't
no.
people anymore. They're assets, which
Hey,
isn't a better life.
That's not true. We can go out and meet with people who see the show and go into a hotel room with them.
Okay,
And then
That-
You know what? I
remember
don't think
anything
that's the
after
norm.
that. I don't know. I'm just telling you my experience. But anyhow,
You also haven't been here for like 2 bosses apparently, so
I don't know. I think I knew the last boss. Bald guy, mailed funny.
but my point, the point of getting that is, you
I
are
don't
keeping-
remember that boss. I don't know who you're talking about, miss.
Maybe he has been 2 bosses. They keep
I've
dying.
been here 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah. And instead of trying to actually give these people a better life, you've made it worse by drugging them. Good fucking job.
It's better than the cybernetics that they used to have.
How about you just don't put children through forcible medical procedures?
Yeah. What he said.
Well, that's what I'm not doing.
Oh no, you're still doing medical procedures by forcing a drug regimen.
But
Stop
drugs
fucking
is
with me.
medicine. I think I'm smarter than her. I know drugs is medicine.
No, she's smarter than you. She's trying to be coy and skirt around with double speak and loopholes.
She is not a fish.
Oh my god.
What, you've never heard of a koi fish? Man,
You know what?
she's not smart.
I don't even care if you come back anymore.
That
You are
was-
dumbing everything down.
I don't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I like being on vacation.
You're fired.
I don't care about that. I was also told that you have contracts signed by every one of these. You do realize, and Chip, correct me if I'm wrong here, that a child cannot legally sign a contract without a legal guardian or being 18. Yes?
That is correct.
And
Also
you
Karen, mother.
you just said, on camera by the way, recorded that they were orphans, which means they have no legal guardian. So none of these contracts are legal.
Yeah, wait a minute. So Susie did not need to be killed. That just upsets me.
Moving on.
Who's Susie?
She was
Moving
one
on.
of my friends, you jerk face.
Moving on.
Can we
Ignore
fire
Kira.
her?
Ignore Kira. You'll keep
No.
more brain cells.
No,
So-
I'm done. Let's fire her from this place, and I'll find a new boss.
That's unfortunately not gonna happen.
I'm gonna get a hold of Ignis, and he can help.
You can do whatever you want, but these kids are going free.
Listen, we need those that are of age can sign new contracts, get a thing.
So you're
out
gonna
of
put them
Mount
back
Law.
on the streets, is what you're gonna do.
money.
I'm not telling
Hello.
I'm not telling you my plan or their plans or anybody. Well, Clear's telling you her plans because she can't keep them
My
to herself.
plan is if Ignis helps me run it, I'll let them stay here until they're of age to decide. That's what I would do.
But this place
But
is
I'm not sure I can run a business on my own.
this
So,
place is as of now shut down.
yeah, jerk face. Now get out. And your guards.
Here, Kira, you have no power here. Please be quiet.
Quiet you.
Yes, you two go argue in that corner. But Miss Sands, here's what's gonna happen. I'm not completely unreasonable. You think I am?
So
That's
you're
fine.
gonna pay for my
Oh no!
Theater?
Oh no! This theater no longer exists. You're misunderstanding. I'm going to let you walk out of here, but you're done here. It's that simple.
Oh my god, you are ridiculous.
Yeah, people keep telling me that.
Yeah, he's hard-headed.
You can refuse, at which point you're not walking out of here. You might still be alive, but you won't be walking. Oh, that goes the same for you two guys. He points to the guards. If you decide to pull any bullshit, I break you. Walk out here peaceably, you get to leave.
Alright. Charisma.
I should be good at this. I don't think I've ever succeeded one of these. And if not, I'll just pop a power. It's fine.
Oh man.
I succeed. Needed a 5, got an 11.
Holy
It's
moly.
a good point, though. You usually wind up cracking effort, because
The riflesmen leave.
Good boys.
See ya. Don't let the non-existent door hit you on the way out.
Your decision, Miss Sands? Or is it Mrs.?
Miss.
That makes sense.
Truth, you did us all for shots.
Dun dun dun
Got it.
Hey-o.
I will tell you this: I am not a patient man. If
Yeah,
you don't
and
make a
leave the
decision,
keys.
I'll make one for you.
Leave all the keys you have.
This is not over. Walks out.
Oh,
Does
your weapons.
Does she
Down.
drop the keys or not?
No,
No.
we don't need the keys.
Hey.
We have this thing called the shiv.
I said leave those keys.
Kira
in
has
here,
one, too.
please. Yeah, I've got
Fair,
multiple.
true.
Nice.
Again,
It could be a issue.
does not drop her weapons. Just leaves.
Shiv, send one of the drones to follow her, if you would.
Yep.
Thank you.
You know, so.
All right, let's start cracking these doors open.
Yep. And at this point, I leave to go probably down this way.
Okay.
Her old room.
Shiv. You're the one who has the drone.
I have multiple drones.
While you're doing all that, what is your drone doing exactly?
Just following her, recording her, making it abundantly clear that if she tries anything, we'll know. If the drone goes down, I'll know.
She pressed a button when she walked out.
She seems to have set. I am assuming she just tripped an alarm.
Well, you would know. You're connected to everything.
Oh yeah. Is a silent alarm going off?
Oh, it's more than a silent alarm.
Oh boy. Something's coming. And he tells Cormac where she went.
Okay, well, what is it doing?
This is why I told you
Yeah,
to
what
take
is
the
it doing?
keys.
You're gonna need to make an intelligence roll.
Oh no! Dude, come on.
I just figured.
What?
I mean, he succeeds, but just barely.
You have a feeling it's more than alarm, more like traps.
Hey, watch your steps, guys.
I'll deal with it.
This place is armed. And then
Okay.
I just start hacking the place. So let's make another intelligence.
Much better.
And disabling all the traps. Can't Macaulay Culkin.
Not all of the traps. One trap.
Oh dear. Is it divine security?
I mean, I don't mind being here for a while. If this is just it's just gonna take time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna take you a lot of time. Not only are they traps, there are actually bombs in the area. She was willing to blow it up.
Yeah, that would be the first thing Shiv focuses on. No matter how long that takes.
Intelligence check.
And while they're
How many
doing that,
bombs?
5.
what?
Oh, Jesus.
You'll be fine, man.
Can I argue? Knowledge of shit for a +4.
No, that's not a fact.
Darn. Oh well.
Yeah.
Success. Basically, just don't roll a 2.
Basically, yeah.
Or 1.
So you've already rolled what, 2 of the 5? Dude, just roll 3d20.
Yeah, that's 3.
We know you're looking for it too, so just roll 3. Just slash R it out for
2 more
3d20.
at this point.
Eh,
No.
you failed one of them.
Failed.
Okay, one does go off. I'm gonna roll a 1.
Which one
Killing.
goes off? Because like I'd be following Shiv around, just in case.
I mean, it's within a mile, so I don't even have to move.
Yeah, but I would ask you where they're at.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
Right here.
All right. So if Shiv says that he can't disable it, then Korvac is just gonna huddle around it.
Really?
Oh, right.
Okay. You huddle around it, it goes off.
What type of damage is this?
Straight fire damage.
Ah, I'm fine. Immune to fire.
You're immune to fire, so straight fire damage is taken out. Nothing
Yep.
happens. You succeed.
So she was willing to burn this place to the ground.
Yeah, and after that, like Korvac walks out of the room, just slightly smoking. Let me know where she stops,
Yeah.
because we get to go have a visit.
And at this point, I'll come back to the. Since
Well,
I got
and
what I
then-
wanted.
Then I'll start freeing out the. Well, all of us will start freeing out the other girls and take them upstairs.
Okay.
So
So there
Here
are
is
girls and there are boys. Ages
fair enough, the
ranging
dancers.
around 16 to 19. Few 20s and few 21s, but mostly within that age. There are also some that are not souped up, that are much younger.
Well,
And you do find them on the other side.
yeah. Well, we'll get them all upstairs. I'll have them huddle around. Nick,
They are
hey,
non-combatants. They're not going to attack you.
I'm not
They're
trying to fight
too
them.
scared. They're too scared.
Nah, we get rid
oh,
of that.
is
They literally
Uh,
just would have heard an explosion, realizing that wasn't caused by us, realizing, damn, this bitch crazy. So
Is
Oh,
About-
they already
one-
knew she was crazy.
It's the
Nah,
one I
um,
talked to at the club here.
The friends of yours that found you at the club
Yes.
also are coming back. All of the other ones are coming back back into the club when they notice you guys start pulling the others out.
As soon as I see them, I wave them all over, like, "Hey!" All over the. Get what's her name? It's been a week that I talked to.
I
I've now got an old backpack on,
do have her name
Wait.
down. Hold on.
dirty as hell.
Oh, these are lesser foes. I don't even know why I'm dealing with this. I'll just spend an effort, calm them all down.
Okay. You have Hera and Jaina.
I think it was Jaina I talked to. Gave her pizza too. Call her over. And Hera, whatever.
Mhm.
Hey! So, kept up
Jay.
my end of the bargain.
What did you do? As they look at
Well-
all these people.
nearly
around.
got this entire place firebombed.
Ah, not my fault.
That's
Yeah.
these two guys' fault.
Shiv just... I'm assuming there's a stage, so he just controls... I'm assuming it's got a projector screen for specific performances. And just projects the fact that a bomb literally just went off around Cormac in the downstairs.
So, until we figure out new ownership, I'm going to hang out with you gals to make sure you're safe. And so you don't end
they're-
up on the street.
They're not staying here. These conditions are terrible.
Yeah.
That is why
As-
I wanted to talk to Ignis first, but
Having a manager isn't going to change that overnight.
No, this place is going to need to be renovated.
As Korvac is pulling out his phone and
oh
conference
no!
conference
As I
calling
act-
his conference
As
calling
I
his call.
actually grab the bag, turn around, and open it, and pull out plans that are very old and on paper.
All right,
I have
Ignis,
plans.
where's your character?
That's up to you. I don't know how long
I would say that it's about after this that you, after a while, because they're there a while, that
Okay.
you are heading back up, and you're given a message from Liz about Kira wanting to meet with you, and it seemed
What?
very like life and death situation over at the
follow
ballerina
news
company.
I imagine, like, as we're coming up, like, even before I see Liz, I just, like, my phone starts blowing up. As
Oh,
I
yeah.
get all
Yeah.
of her missed calls and missed messages.
Oh yeah, you get all the messages you've been missing.
It literally blows up from the stress of all the incoming information.
Some of the later ones are you alive?
So yeah,
Do not call me if you're dead.
Ignis will, like, stop as he's about to, like, walk into the nightclub and pull out his phone, and he'll call back Hero. Ring a ring.
As the phone goes off, Kira answers it. Yes, I'm catching up with some old friends. Who is this?
This is Ignis. Seemed like you needed to talk to me.
Oh yeah, finally. So, I got some plans here in this building, and I want to know, because you got a building, which means you have to have money. Can I borrow money and whoever you had build your building to help me fix this building? And maybe help run said building.
Cormac and Shiv, I assume, are both face palming.
No, Korvac is calling his cult and Liz to come pick up all these dancers because they need medical attention.
Liz will be coming in, and she will give them medical attention for sure.
Where are
also-
you, Kira?
Oh, give address.
All right.
The high-end ballerina studio.
As
And now it's missing doors and a bunch
Yeah.
of seats.
and this call comes on while they're talking, so Liz goes, I'm heading that way. We got a situation over there.
All right, yeah. I'll head over there as well. Kira seems
Oh,
to have
ask
talked
Liz
about
if we can
something.
have. Hey, Ignis, if Liz is there, ask her if we can keep some of these people at her place until I get it fixed.
Yeah. It just will, like, cup his hand over his phone. Hey, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Kira seems to have come into some strays. Do you mind if you bring them here for a while?
Yeah, we can do that.
While Corey's still on the phone with Liz, there's more than you can handle.
Oh, great.
Cormac's also
How
there.
many? I can only take 20. How many you have?
Shiv at this point
10,
just sends a video of everybody they just put. Hold on.
Probably a few hundred. Tell her it's probably a few hundred.
21,
What I
22,
remember
23,
back in my
24,
day.
25, 26,
You just look at the
27,
top left,
28,
actually. It tells you how many cells there are.
32. Oh.
Yeah,
And about 2 people per cell, so.
yeah.
What, that's 64 plus 24, 88?
88.
Oh, no.
That's between you and Liz. Liz, if you wanted to cop on your own phone and call here and then,
I imagine
go for it.
you guys are also trying to get a hold of Raiden at
Uh,
that point.
You're still underground, my guy.
I know,
Yeah.
but you don't even know. I was gonna say the only one who would know that would be Ignis, and that's why she's like, you're trying to get a hold of Raiden. Like,
No,
Hey.
not yet. That's later.
No, Kira does not want to get a hold of Ryder right now.
Alright, I will do what I can. I do have some areas I could double up.
Don't worry about it. I know a few people that are either lost children or can't have any, and a few of these they're not staying.
Right. I'll be there in a bit. So that conversation is practically rather quick, and she starts to head back over to where you guys are at.
With
Bringing her bus.
Well, as she pulls up in hers, Cormac's cult shows up in like 4 other city buses,
Uh-huh.
and at least 2 of them are supposed to actually be working right now.
And Kira is asking the names of everyone who was here, specifically to
and
get
Shiv
talk to them.
Shiv is working on the footage while it's still recording, making sure to bleep out any mentions of anybody's names.
To make sure.
Oh,
she
you
has,
can leave mine in. That's fine.
So Kira
Okay.
is talking to every one of the dancers to get
Mm.
their names and to know where they're going, to talk to them all personally later.
Okay.
As being part of this, she does want to get a hold of them.
That's fine. Contact
She's
information
doing
is
that,
enough.
and as soon as Ignis shows up, she'll wave him over, screaming loudly his name.
Yeah, because
Ignis.
Ignis will just ride to the ballet studio with Liz.
Hey,
Yeah,
riding in
just-
a bus like a pleb? What's wrong with you?
No, he's
Yeah.
riding on the bus.
He owns
He's
the bus.
surfing.
Nah. Alright, so.
It's actually a flying bus, so it'll be alright.
Alright, so Kira's waving down Ignis. Ignis will walk over. Alright, you're gonna have to
Screaming
go
his
into a
name
little more
loudly.
detail here.
Hey, there you are. Thought
Yes.
you were dead.
No,
One.
it's just I wasn't getting cell service for a while, unfortunately.
They knew you were away.
Okay.
Interesting. There's somewhere you could go where there's no cell service.
Yes, you go deep enough underground. There's no cell towers.
Shush.
So you're
don't
saying
even-
you went underground.
You were already told this?
Couple of times.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking of other
I
stuff.
even told you this as
No,
this
this-
comes up.
Yeah, so this is like Cormac in the back. I fucking knew that. And I didn't even
wasn't paying
care.
attention. I was thinking of more important stuff.
Anyway, you called me here for a reason, I take it.
Yes. So you have a building, which means you have people who built the
Yes,
building.
well, my brother does.
Oh. But you live in said building,
Yes.
which means it's your building with your brother's building, because you're related.
Close enough.
So, come here. Drag you inside.
Oh my god.
Take
Walk
these
inside,
old
yeah.
blueprints and put them down on a table or something and be like, look, I want to fix this place, make it look like this place in these papers.
Okay.
Okay? Alright. Also,
Seems possibly doable. It's probably beyond your budget, though.
yes, so since you have a building and a brother, see if we can get a loan. Not a shark loan, because I don't know what to do with sharks, but a loan. And I'll figure out how to pay loans back later to fix building. Also, to use his people to fix building. Who built your building.
Could.
Because didn't you rebuild that building like super fast? Because I heard it was blown up, and then there's a new building that's like, you guys got it done in like an hour.
Kira, you don't. You've been here your entire life, haven't you?
Yeah. So, also, I want to know if there's a way to find someone to run it, or to help me to run the studio.
You know what?
If you can.
I'll tell you what. Give me those blueprints.
Well, I don't want to give them up. It's like one of the few things I have from my parents.
I'll bring them back.
Oh,
I
for
promise.
Christ's sakes. Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Or
Shiv
copy
just.
them. Or copy them. Or copy them.
Shiv sends in a drone, records the blueprints, and sends it to Ignis.
Oh, I have a phone. I can take pictures of them myself.
Yeah. It's like, if
Yeah,
you
but the
don't-
drone gets there first. You're like, wait, I have a pleb phone. Oh.
after this, like, okay, if you don't
Shiv's
ruin
got a
them,
literal cadre of drones. Where is Miss Sands, by the way?
Don't-
roll up the plants, hand them to Ignis. Just don't damage them, okay?
No, that's fine. I got the pictures I need.
You sure you don't want the papers now? Because
Yeah,
they're
I'm sure.
better? Better than that screen?
I'll tell you what.
They smell like paper?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Unfortunately, construction doesn't quite work on Opus the way you think it does, though. There are no construction companies that work in Opus. Opus is the city, which is not been known to most of the population, but is at least known to me, and I'm pretty sure it's known to Shiv and Cormac as well at this point.
So, you're saying Opus, the octopus thing that eats people. builds buildings.
Not an octopus to my knowledge, more of a jellyfish. Although I suppose I've never seen the entire thing at once, so
So the jellyfish that eats people makes the buildings, correct?
doesn't make the buildings. It is the buildings.
So do I have to punch? Should we punch it or something to do what I want? Do we have to beat it up?
Cormac from the corner. Yes.
All right. I
Not
guess it's
quite.
time to go to war with a jellyfish. I didn't
The,
think
ci-
this would
the
be a thing.
city takes the form that the people surrounding it expect it to do so. The reason the Crimson Spire looks the way it does is because I used my own force of personality to override that standard that Opus was creating.
So are you saying anyone can do this?
No, because most people don't have a strong enough will to do so.
Can Shiv do it?
How close are you to Liz?
That you know what you
He
can.
wants to be.
Yeah.
She could overhear at this part as I'm like, can Shiv do this?
In theory,
Any
of us could.
of us specials can do it. In
You
theory.
could do it.
So I can fix the building right now.
It takes a long time.
I can actually make what we need for all these people, but it will take me some time.
Yeah, it takes a while to. The Crimson Spire took me about a month and a half.
Okay. So how
Which
long
thankfully
have I
was shortly before the attack happened, but
how long have I known you guys for? A month and a half, 2 months?
a week or so maybe.
It's only been a week. Oh my god.
Probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Half a
Mhm.
month?
It was well in process before we met each other.
Okay. So, you talk me through this. I would do this.
Well, I'll tell you what. In the near future, I might, emphasis on might, be able to shortcut this for you. We'll see how it goes.
Alright. Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Oh no.
No, I'm laughing at something unrelated.
But
Okay.
the other question is, you've got those guys at your building. Can you have some of them come here to protect this building so that crazy lady doesn't come back?
Riley slides in from the shadows.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could, but this seems more in Riley's bag.
Looks around. I don't see them. Riley's not here.
Fair. She is not actually here for session, so we can't volunteer her forces to do so.
It's like, physically not here. It's like, she's not here. I wonder if she's taking a nap. Must
Probably.
That is what I wish I was doing right
I mean,
now.
I don't recall Knob streaming last night.
So,
Unfortunately, my retinue of individuals are currently preoccupied right now.
alright.
That said, I'm not sure if anyone's going to come back here and attack once you evacuate the individuals. I assume,
Sorry.
at the very least, you and Cormac are likely staying, and Liz are staying here until everyone's evacuated.
That is correct.
Would that be
Yes. Cormac's like, no, I got something. I got someone I gotta go kill.
No. Who are
Fair
you
enough.
gonna go kill?
Alright.
The one
Cormac
that tried
just
to
looks
blow
at her.
everything up.
But in any
No,
case,
like puts his hand over Shiv's mouth. Let her figure it out on her own.
But in,
Oh,
in any
if it's Sans, can you do me a favor?
I want to
Yep.
say no, but I want to hear you out.
I don't want to get my hands dirty, so can you stab her with one of my knives?
No,
Can you punch her in the face for me?
maybe.
we're getting better at the negotiation process.
Should I just ask Shiv to do this? But I don't want
No.
Shiv to get beaten up. So that's why I was asking you to punch her in the face for me. Also, if she has keys on her, can you bring them to me?
Ow! I got
You're gonna
bonked.
you're gonna be redoing the whole building. The keys are gonna be useless.
This seems like a lot that you're asking of Cormac, to the point where I suspect. I ask why you don't just go with him.
What do we?
Why don't I?
I point to the fact that she is at 5 hit points.
I
know
don't
what I
feel
said.
well. But I have a feeling if I
But
lost my
she's like
actually
under a quarter. She
bleeding.
looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Aegis actually is bloody for the first time in the campaign himself. Now that I think about it.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
fingers are broken, maybe missing. Don't
Oh,
let
never
it
mind. I'm
throw
still above
back.
half. Get fucked.
I know.
She did by bullets.
Okay. I got fucked up by bullets. Missing fingers now.
In any case, as long as
Fine.
Devereaux's here, no one's going to try and make an attack on this building. At least not successfully.
Oh,
right.
that's when you hear the 4 city buses pull up and like 20 armed dudes show up. They're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Alright. Wonderful. In that case, it seems
Oh.
that we both have our own errands to run.
Great.
Good
Now,
luck, Cormac.
All right,
Now
back
let's
to ship. I need you to do an intelligence check again. This time for your drone.
So long as the drone stays.
I
within the model,
also
have
need a
control of it.
save for the drone.
dun 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 dun.
A hardiness save for the drone.
Oh boy. Would the drone have my
Yeah. You just roll yours.
Let's roll the intelligence first.
Because
Fail it and it breaks.
so he succeeds the intelligence check.
Okay.
And let's just
Your
do
drone
the
is
hardiness.
under attack right now.
Yeah, I tell Cormac where the drone is being attacked. Thankfully, all the video gets sent to me.
And it's busted.
You could drop Withering Hour to succeed if you really want to.
Why not? I'm not going with you for this combat.
Is that fair? I'm sorry.
I'll do that.
One second, guys. What?
Brownies.
Yeah, they're making brownies. They're
Oh
cooking
wait, no!
today.
I don't need to drop Withering Hour. We changed scenes, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so I get the
excuse-
personal transmission one back. I don't need to drop Withering Hour.
Oh, nice.
Alright. Alright, so
So,
you drop an
he-
effort for the day to succeed.
Yeah. His personal
Oh, wait.
transmission is always for a scene.
So your
That
drone
counts.
is still on its way. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just tell Cormac where she's gone.
Alright. That's not that far. But before he heads out, Kaya's gonna gather all of the girls. Well, I keep saying girls. All the dancers together. And she's going to spend an effort to use the second spring.
Okay.
I
And tell others what second spring means.
I'm linking it to the chat. Command effort for the day. All allies in sight are refreshed, regaining vigor as if well fed and rested. Also healing 1d6 hit points of damage plus the Godbound's level. Notably, unlike in all other forms of magical healing, this does not require the people getting the healing to commit effort.
Do me a favor, roll a 6.
I would love to.
Oh my gosh, this might be
You
useful.
get a 5.
Close enough.
So
wait,
everybody gets 5 points.
And
Alright.
the dancers basically get a
They get
Are-
fully refreshed and feel alright, so they're whatever healing they needed to be done, like if their legs were hurt or whatever.
Yep.
Which would be happening in this case because ballerinas do not know when to stop.
especially when they're told not to.
Yeah.
Seems to come into your powers quite nicely, Kaya.
Yeah, just everybody who benefited from this will basically have
Thank
like a flower crown on them.
So Kaya will reach his bud. Thank you.
Fortunately, I had full healed before we got to here.
I am working on becoming better at this. At least we have a reason now to have these type of gifts. But I am worried about them since a lot of them seem drugged.
Oh, they are. But that's where Shiv and Devra are going to come in hand. But how would you like to take the opposite side of that and go kill the person who tried to blow them all up?
The way, lover.
They go out on the bike and take off.
And we will stop there.
And just have Shiv updating the GPS on my phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So we're gonna
my
stop there. We'll do that. We could actually probably do that quickly next week.
Yeah, because it's gonna be smite, round of wasted attack, smite.
We'll see if she can attack you guys back. I mean, it's not. It's gonna be probably a quick fight because she's already hurt.
And wouldn't have had a chance to heal because she hasn't had a place. She no longer has a safe place to rest. Safe.
So we'll see how it goes. I mean, just having 2 there will probably be enough, actually. But yeah, she tried to break your drone.
Yeah. Thankfully, didn't have to drop the withering hour.
So,
Because I
All right.
consistently forget that that's effort for this team.
but you keep forgetting a lot of effort. And that's...
No, I like to. No, usually when I'm blowing through effort, it's for irresistible queries.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still not doing those.
Because I only get 4 effort a day!
Right?
Hey, I commit 1 to an artifact every day. I don't want to hear it.
That's fair.
We get
We
how
haven't
much
gotten
a day?
any.
4.
Oh, we get
Oh.
4 now?
Kai only has 2.
Yeah,
Man.
Kai is only level 1.
I thought we only had 3. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't have changed what I did. Maybe.
Box, Palea, or Pug. Or Sea of Thieves.
I mean, Palea seems to be the new hotness if nobody's playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment.
I'm not playing it. Well, I'm kind of playing Baldur's Gate. I've been bouncing between that and
I'm
whatever the hell
about to
else I
play
happen to be doing.
Baldur's Gate, actually.
Bugbear!
Yeah, I've got it. So now I'm gonna stream it.
I'm gonna pick the game up at some point.
So
I will never let this scene go.
alright, so I guess we could do Palea. Alright. Before we go,
That was right.
right. I need to know, okay, who needs to get going first?
Usually Raiden or Kira.
Alright, Raiden.
You.
Thoughts of this week? What do you want to do next week?
Well, finish. I actually start talking to Mitchell,
Okay, so you're gonna talk to Mitchell Graves.
because that was the whole point of Parsley today.
Hmm.
Make an
And you-
alliance with the dwarves. Head back up top, because yeah.
Anything else?
Well, you did say it would take what, 2 shards of
Yes.
divinity for that arrow?
Yes.
If it's 8 point, then yes. You keep it down to 6. You only need 1.
Which 8 point is what, two gifts in it?
2 lessers. 2 permanent lessers. There's a big.
Let me double check.
Depends
because
what
I
you're
know
putting in.
One was gonna be the one of the, or I think it was what. Me and Ignis talked about it. I know one of them was one of the bow words. I gotta find it. There it is. Seeking Flight. That's a lesser. I think the other one
Oh.
was either.
Oh,
one
so
of
you
the
really are
smites.
making the Yaka arrow.
Yes. I think one of them was
DT
a smite or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to double
And
back
as you
check,
know,
'cause we
straight
talked about
damage
it.
is now a possibility in fights.
Yep. Hence why I'm kind of determined to get that arrow as soon as possible. I think
This
it
is why
was
I'm
Divine
glad-
Wrath.
This
So
is why I
it
like
would be an 8 minion.
Okay, so you gotta do an 8 to minion. You
The
need to
thing-
find a second shard.
Here's the thing: if you put Divine Wrath in there, you have to put effort into it. You cannot use your own effort to use a gift in a relic. So if you put both Seeking Flight and Divine Wrath in there, you won't be able to activate Divine Wrath.
Then I might
Oh,
have to
shit.
rethink.
So
And
it'd
I might have to
be-
rethink my relic.
It would be better if you do a 6. Then you could just do it now.
But can it be upgraded later on, or is it
No.
non-upgradable?
No. It's an artifact.
Yeah, keep calling them relics. That's goddamn Scion.
Well, I mean, it'd still be it would be always dealing at least a 1d10. Either way. Because thanks to one of the words for bow that I have, that's always a constant. What was the one we talked about that did mob damage?
Let me pull it up. I need to pull the book real quick.
You were going to put Seeking Flight on it. That also requires an effort commitment. So if you wanted that, you would also have to put effort into it to use it.
I mean, I would only be putting... Yeah, I would.
Like, if you just want a relic that gives you extra access to Seeking Flight, unfortunately, I think you could put 3 into it. So you'd basically be committing 1 effort for the day to get 3 uses of Seeking Flight.
You sent me like a picture where you're like, okay, yeah, I wanted like this, like it was like a scene, I think called it like Yandu or something along those
Yeah,
lines.
it was the whole arrow thing.
The 2 ways I did specify these are 2 separate ideas for the relic. I guess you could combine both of them onto 1 gift, but you'd only be able to activate either one once per day. But Feather Tempest would basically do like the hallway thing, where it's like, yeah, there's just like this line of like lesser foes coming down the hallway. You roll once, you kill them all, so long as you roll high enough with damage.
So
of course.
for the Seeking Flight, it would only be like. So I'm just better off grabbing actually grabbing Seeking Flight.
I said Feather Tempest.
No, but he was talking about putting Seeking Flight on it, and he's saying it'd be better off if he just had it as a gift on him rather than a relic. And yeah.
Yes.
So then I'll probably do Feather Tempest and on it, and then probably. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just grab Seeking Flight and say fuck it. I'll just use the shard on Widow.
The other option, which was if you want to be specifically just really good against mobs, Reign of Sorrow was the other one I pitched to you based on how many people in the hallway you want to kill. Because the trade-off is that Feather Tempest is better against individual enemies who are not grouped up into a mob. Reign of Sorrow will tear through mobs like no one's business. Which is just, it's a different subset of enemy that are in bigger numbers, essentially.
Because power in numbers.
Okay. So
I'll just do Seeking Flight and grab Seeking Flight when we level up.
So you're just gonna go with a 6 to minion then?
Yeah, I'll probably put it on Widow and look for some stuff I can grab from the engineering or whatever for Widow.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna work on Widow.
I'm still gonna make the arrow. It's just gonna be like the main weapon at that point then.
Right. Okay. So I have yours down. How did you like today? Worked out for you?
Yeah, it's working. It's working there.
Okay.
It's definitely getting to where I want it.
Good. So there we go. And then we have this week. So thank you again for joining us once again. Glad you're having fun. All right, Kira.
All right. So next week, what you think I'm gonna do? Probably start setting up this domain of mine. That's probably what I'm gonna focus on.
But I am gonna hop off. So I will talk to you all later.
Take care. Thank you again.
But,
So you're gonna start your domain.
yes. Start
Okay.
working on that probably. Maybe start working on the cult. Who knows? Who knows?
Anything else?
Probably just that. Keep it simple.
Hey,
Probably going to get in trouble doing it, so who knows?
what did you think of this today?
Today, I think it worked out good. Went almost as I expected. Almost.
Okay. I mean, it was gonna be a hard fight, but it was. You were still gonna survive it.
I know. But now I realize I could start losing. I just read something. I can lose limbs and regrow them, so this is going to be hilarious in the future.
But you are definitely hurt.
I'm less hurt now.
A little, yeah. Alright. Anything else?
Nah, I can't think of anything else right now. I'm too tired.
Ignis.
That's me. Session went fine. I was just kind of vibing for the most part. Seemed to have played out well enough though.
You want to join Cormac next week for beating up a competitor?
Nah, we don't third wheel dates. But I have my own plans for next session. The same plans I had going into this session.
Yeah, we didn't finish your plans at all.
It's fine. It's whatever. I'm in no rush. As long as people are having fun, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Yeah, okay. So, all good?
Yeah.
Shiv.
Well, today was definitely interesting. Got to do more Shiv things.
Mm-hmm.
Getting more stuff to put on the Oracle site.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically plans for next week, unless somehow the combat ends up back at the theater. But yeah, this was amusing because like Kira is basically honestly a comedic foil for a good majority of the party, but specifically Shiv and Corbin.
Oh, wait a minute. Kira is what?
Just a sort of comedic foil to Cormac and Shiv for the most part, because these just seem to be the characters that she's around the most.
Mm-hmm.
Not for long. You've served your purpose.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What are you
So
gonna do
just
about
the Oracle site, huh? Anything else?
We'll see what happens after that. I'm just gonna wing it after that.
If we get a chance, you will work with Liz.
Yeah, because we're almost done. We were either almost done or completely done with at least one version of Anti-Serum. We've got a bunch of others to go now, apparently.
You got
There's
to
apparently
do
more than
something.
Yeah, there's apparently more than one strain of this fucking drug, which is annoying.
Yep.
Understandable knowing how drugs work, but annoying.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're still doing drug stuff.
Okay.
Well, you're the one that's going to be looking for a cat girl.
Yes, to ask them a question.
Cormac.
Damn it, hang on.
Besides doing the fight
Oh,
with
yes. Step 1, murder.
Step 2, extra murder.
No.
Step 3, murder with extra cheese.
He decided to try to double cross me, and now she dies. It's that simple.
Well, that's earlier. It's like couples that murder together stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Shiv is getting smarter with his recording, and he's having everything get immediately beamed like a little backup thing in his coat.
Yeah. Kaya's extra pissed that she just tried to blow up a bunch of kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kaya's very pissed. She's ready to kill her. She is ready.
And then
I
after
don't have
murder,
to worry about killing her because Mac's gonna do it for me.
after murder, it's just gonna. This is gonna be a gonna be go back home, fade to black,
Mm-hmm.
and then the
Yeah.
next day, we'll probably be heading over to Devro to get the planetary scan, so I can start looking for a water source.
Okay.
I mean, if
Alright.
there's a day between, if there's a sunrise between the fight and Shiv and Liz doing stuff, Shiv will just ask the universe.
Well, alright. So, what did you think of today?
Why do you have to Ah!
Because usually you don't have your food.
eating right off the bat.
Yeah, usually you don't have your food yet.
I thought I was done. It's not my
Oh.
fault. And
Oh.
not my fault. Alright, totally my fault, but whatever.
Usually you don't have your food yet, man.
Well, usually I eat beforehand, but I forgot today.
You know what? That's also true. Not
Uh,
playing them racing games, man.
no, fuck you, make me. This was fun. I got to basically just run around and hit stuff, which is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
You
That was really-
went in. It
I-
did everything you had planned.
But
Well,
Kind
if
of.
you
Well,
would have
yeah, actually.
snuck, it would have been a lot harder
No, it wouldn't
for
have, 'cause
them
well,
than for
not,
you.
you know what? I will lay out my plan because my plan was to basically sneak through,
Uh-huh.
fight to find a seat, and basically sit there until the one of the practice performances ended, and then let them know I was there by clapping.
My plan was to get
Oh,
there,
wow.
use the best course to do what I could to isolate this lady.
And then I would
do that.
have ignored you and done what I was gonna do. Nope.
Well,
Wait, no, that's the thing. That would have been the best course because I would have done that. She'd have panicked and ran.
Yeah. She would have
That's
panicked
fair.
and ran.
So the best course is to let Cormac be Cormac.
yeah, but then you'd be taking on 4 guys with magic bullets.
No, only 2. The other 2 were in the basement.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
There was only 2 up there. And 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, but let's look at Shiv's general. Just has them around at this point inventory. He's got a cadre of drones. He's got his own little cameras around him. He's got a website. He's got several vials of Thane blood. He's got several versions of a fucking drug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And there are several versions, and you would have found where some of the drugs are in the
Yeah, well,
established once you finally got to that point.
Yeah, well, the good news is that once you have one version of a drug, it's just a matter of synthesizing to meet the other versions. So we've already got a base. We just need to figure out the rest, which is the easy part.
And you got
Actually,
the hard part was getting started.
small counterpoint on that. Methadone is actually useful against almost all opioids. So it actually is possible for you to create a counter agent, a singular counter agent to work on all of them, because it exists in the real world.
mm-hmm.
That is true. Shiv literally did crack the irresistible query for what would be the best way to go about this. So theoretically, it
Okay,
works at all.
so
but
do
he
you
doesn't that.
have the effort to run it? Because I can tell you.
I actually could if I were to drop Withering Hour right now, and I don't plan on going back in the comments, so may as well.
Okay, so the best course is definitely to follow the Thane DNA,
Which thankfully we have a lot of.
because they used that as their base for all of it.
So basically, they did what we do for inoculations, but did it as a drug.
Yeah.
Me needing to stop using big words.
So
Right.
your best course is to figure out
Basically, keep doing what we're
the
doing.
Thane DNA. Yeah, that is your best course.
Because we've already got an anti-serum for one, and that's how we learned that it was synthesized from basically that.
Mm-hmm. Because that was the piece that you guys did not know that was not on this world.
Yeah. Well,
Then,
Thought, anyway.
yeah. Well, it wouldn't have been public knowledge, so you wouldn't have been able to figure it out.
And now it is public knowledge that some of these things are around here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Because we just ended 2, so those ones weren't a threat. Well, those were Jarls.
Yeah,
I
you
believe.
still
I
hit
hope.
Jarls. I have not thrown things at you.
When you throw things at us, we'll know.
They'll be doing straight damage.
Honestly, I was surprised we didn't run into a Jarl down here.
I'll be brutally honest, so was I.
Oh, you did not? No.
Was it a
I kind of
possibility?
felt it was going to be a possibility that I thought, I'm not sure if I want to.
Yeah, because that would be like 3. That would be like 3 Thane boss fights in a row.
Yeah. This was supposed to be Kira's boss fight.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn. I showed up again.
You showed up again.
What do you mean you showed up? She asked, you came.
Exactly.
So,
I could have said no.
That is true.
but, yeah, this was supposed to be Kira's boss fight. Because every one of you were supposed to have a boss fight for this level. I didn't get to her last time, and this was hers.
Shifts was at the beginning of this function of the season. I think I'm having to do a mental war with Opus again.
Mental war with Opus, huh?
That was fun.
Yeah.
I literally Shiv literally dragged his entire family through the mud.
Yeah, your family is not happy with you, for sure.
I mean, the family also put him in the asylum in the first place.
Well, no, your mother put you in Islam first place.
Yes. But none of them stopped her.
This is true. So, with that
Guilty
being
by
said,
association.
next week, what should we call it?
But
Well, what did you call today's episode?
Let's Dance.
Oh, of course you did.
well, I think if Kira building her cult/domain is like the main focus, then I think that's where you get your inspiration from for the name.
Okay, I will do that. I think we'll go with a new cult has arrived. That'll work. All right,
Yeah,
thank you
'cause
again
she-
for being here. Appreciate it. What were you saying, Shiv?
Yeah, because Shiv's cult is anybody on the Oracle website that's been following. Cormac's cult is the I forget your guys' names.
Sun's Blood Covenant.
Thank you. Ignis's cult is the Dragoons at the moment.
Yes.
Raiden basically just brought all the rest of the Mixisms to his side for the most part.
Mhm.
Novs is
Riley's got all the
folks at the Vision, or whatever
Yeah.
she's calling it now.
still the Vision.
Oh, fair enough.
Just change management.
And then the only
And-
people who still need to work on artifacts then are me and Ira at this point, I believe.
Okay. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Dang.
And we're at basically the final stretch for the season.
No,
'Cause next month, because we're in the last 4 months of the year, so
So season doesn't have to be dictated by time.
that's fair.
Time is a construct.
Season is dictated by a certain spot where I want you to be.
We are not bound to a We are not bound to a showcase schedule like syndicated shows are.
No,
know what?
we
That's
were
fair.
last year for a reason. This year we
We-
are not.
We get to dictate when time matters.
You guys can make this go as long as you like. but there is a point in time where it will become the end of the season. That is when either you leave Opus or you leave the world.
Well, one of those is happening for a good chunk of people very soon.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean it's ending. Not yet.
That's fair.
So, we shall see what happens. Till next time on Opus Trust Issues, thank you all for being here. We are going to head to Hellfather to see Plea, which is the game I've been playing, and I'm still going to be playing this weekend. So, there you go. And actually, I'm going to be also playing... I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Sunday. For
Bugbear!
Sure. Yeah, Bugbear. Alright.
You are not letting that.
No, because that scene is amazingly funny.
Because it has no reason to be there?
Exactly.
Yeah, the Bugbear. Alright. Raid the Hellfather.
And anybody who's played Baldur's Gate 3 knows what Bugbear scene I'm referring to. And if you don't, I am sad for you.
I mean, there are a lot of bugbears in the game, apparently.
Yes, but the Bugbear scene. There's only one in my mind.
Only one. Alright.
Like, I could probably run Baldur's Gate 3 on this relatively basic laptop if I run on not all high-end graphics.
It's not super graphically intensive. Oh, if you turn the shadows and water down, you should be alright.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Have a wonderful day and good bye.
Why would you beat your family? Oh my god, Carsa, that's
Feed,
bad.
not beat. Feed. Feed my family.
I heard beat.
No, no. I've never ever gone through this before. Oh wow! All right. He has